Testing. Anyone in the chat yet? Anyone? Hello, hello, hello. Let us know how audio sounds.
Does Show cut this part out when he uploads it?
I don't know, actually.
I bet he doesn't.
I can't listen to myself talk, man. So, like, I never listen back to my podcast. I think the one I've listened to the most is the one with, like, E on it, because I wasn't on it, you know? I hate watching my tournament footage back, and I hate listening to myself talk. I hope you guys like listening to me fucking talk. What am I talking about here? So.
Actually, now's a good time to bring it up.
All right, let's see. We are live, right? Let me check my phone. Bring that up.
Yes, you are live.
Okay.
You pull it up.
Oh, let me spam your link everywhere.
Yeah, Lance, do your job, bro. Damn, all embeds dead. Oh, yeah, that may be an issue. I think some of the embeds are dead in Discord.
What's an embed?
Like, if I post an image and the image, like, comes up in Discord instead of just a link to the image. Does that make sense?
No.
Okay, that's cool.
Like a GIF. Like when you post a GIF, the link to the GIF shows up instead of the GIF itself.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It did it for somebody. I can't remember who it was. Oh, never mind. It popped back up. At first, it did that.
Alright, let me put together some of these questions here.
Would you say that our podcast should go in dumb shit or very dumb shit?
This one probably Magmar shit.
Okay,
Yes, sir,
very
yes,
dumb
sir.
shit it is. I'm sure you guys got SET already handled. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. I spammed it
cool.
everywhere.
Alright, we got Mary in the chat. Cabal, you said I'm a tiny bit quieter. Is that any better there? I kind of moved the mic closer to my mouth. There was one podcast we did where, like, I think I was breathing heavily. And then now I'm, like, super sensitive to that, dude. Because it's like...
Oh, a couple of times that was me.
Oh, it probably fucking...
one of
Okay.
them-
I think it was
I
you,
think one of
Lance.
them, I get to hear the slurps.
Oh, yeah.
Every time you hit the beer, I'm like, hell yeah. Get a slurp, my guy.
Okay, how's my audio sound now? Good?
You sound great on my end.
Okay. Cedric's like, we actually got a tech on the podcast. Yeah, we're pretty much fucked tonight if Cho leaves. Or because Cho's already gone. So, like, if something
got me,
breaks,
guys.
man, we're going to have to be troubleshooting in real time. So.
You got me.
All right. Looks like we got some people in chat. Lance, do you want to do the honors of kicking this off?
I would love to.
Okay. Do it. Let's hear it.
Welcome to the Lance and Ray podcast. It's featuring special guest Jimbo and also featuring Lance and Ray. Welcome, Jimbo, to the podcast.
Insane. Absolutely insane, dude.
Thank
That
you. I
was
nailed it.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Lance, have you ever watched, like, a boxing match or MMA fight
No.
or anything like that? You've never seen that?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Like,
I
you had
watched
to-
what do you call it? What's Rumble in the Jungle? The three
the Ali fight? Is that what you're saying?
the Ali Frazier fights. I've watched all
Okay,
those.
now imagine Muhammad Ali if he came out and he was like, "Hey man, I'm gonna beat this guy up tonight."
Hey guys, we got Muhammad Ali on tonight, and welcome to the Ray and Lance show.
Jimbo, if you're gonna introduce yourself, how would you introduce yourself? Let's hear it.
Hello, my name is Jimbo, and I like to party.
I also like to party. So today on the podcast we got Southeast Throwdown Zone Jimbo. Everybody give a round of applause for Jimbo.
Thank you for having me so much.
So we wanted to
I
bring
greatly appreciate it.
We wanted to bring Jimbo on, talk through some Third Strike, talk through some gaming, talk through some streaming, community building. So, first of all, what events have you been to this year, Jimbo? How's your Third Strike year 2026 going thus far?
Oh gosh, what have I gone to this year? I've been to Brooklyn twice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure it was twice this year, right? I did.
Yeah, I saw you at
this year. I can't remember, man.
Last
A lot
Third.
of alcohol. Yeah, last Third definitely. I can't remember the one they had before that were Kiyoshiro, man. Shout out to Kiyoshiro, just putting on some phenomenal tournaments up in Brooklyn. Yeah, I definitely went to that one. I haven't really traveled too much. I'm pretty sure Grown Man Monthly did one this year as well, if I recall. Okay. And that's my buddy Flannel Jack. Everybody knows Flannel Jack.
Shout out to Flannel.
And yeah, shout out to Flannel. Yeah, I haven't really done much, man. We don't really have anything local, so it just drives me absolutely insane.
Do you guys have
So I
any
gotta drive at least 4 hours to go to any tournament.
So do you guys have no arcades or anything where you're at now? What's the like closest arcade that you guys play at? Or are there even an arcade to play at this point?
So we have like these quote unquote barcades, but you're not allowed to use the word barcade because it's copyrighted.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no cabinets. It's all American
Yeah.
HS5s, and most of it's emulated shit anyways, like the third party emulators and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so nothing really. I throw a Smash tournament every year at a local sandwich sub shop, which is freaking awesome that they let us do it for free. But other than that, man, no, there's no arcades. And if I was other than like Stars and Strikes / Dave and Buster's type of stuff, but yeah, if I was to go to an arcade, it would probably be at least minimum 3 hours away. Maybe Myrtle Beach, they might have something, but I don't know if there's really a scene in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina as well.
And then we're a couple minutes in and Smash is already on the board. Talk to me about Smash Brothers. Like you said, you throw a Smash tournament. What are we talking here? Are we talking Melee? Are we talking Ultimate? Are we talking Brawl?
Listen, it's Ultimate.
Okay.
I do it for my business.
Okay.
A guy came to me. He was like, "Hey man, I do these tournaments. I could use some help promoting and stuff." And I'm like, "Well, I just so happen to love to TO, so I'll TO for it." And dude, I don't know if you've ever TO'd a Smash tournament before.
No, thank God.
Dude. No,
Sure haven't.
it's not that bad. It's not that bad because you get to yell at everybody. And when I yell, I learned it from Flannel Jack. I'm like, so-and-so, station 3. And they're like, don't yell at me. You know, because it's Smash players. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they're all like, and you get to yell at all the kids and shit like that. So it's not that bad.
So here, I think it's on Thursday, we have Free Play Arcade here in Richardson, and then we would go out there to play Third Strike because they have 3 versus City heads, and they would do an Ultimate tournament there at the during the bar section. But we always, not gonna lie, we just kind of sit and just make fun of the Ultimate players the entire time.
Oh,
and then
I don't blame you because I have no idea what's happening in that game. They're just jumping around, and bubbles show up, and like bubbles disappear, and they just jump around and shoot shit. I don't fucking.
Dude,
Maybe
Minecraft Steve, dude, he's building walls and shit as he's playing.
Yeah.
So,
Lance, you're a Melee player, aren't you?
Oh yeah, I'm probably the best Melee player in the scene, to be honest.
Okay, DFW Melee, got it. Nice.
Yeah, probably in the nation. I mean, as far as we know.
Yeah,
could
be. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm free ice climbers. Yeah. I'm really good.
Dude, my favorite Smash Ultimate moment is like I think it's me, Cho, Sunny, and I forget who else was there, but like we're playing and all of a sudden we just hear fuck and we just hear the controller spike.
Oh, you hear the controller break?
And then Cho just pauses for a second and Cho's like, "Let's go Smash!" Yeah. And then all the boys are just fucking clapping. So good, man. So good.
Yeah. Sounds like classical stuff. No, man. So like the Smash tournament we do, it's just a bunch of local people that get together and I get to promote the business. And the guy stays late. It's a I don't know if you ever heard of the sandwich shop called Groucho's.
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
So it's a Groucho's. It's a local franchise that he owns, and the owner stays and cooks for us and gives us drinks and shit, dude. He serves beer while you're there, and so we're talking with him and. There's a lot of things going behind the scenes with the Third Strike scene in South Carolina, North Carolina, and we're talking about maybe moving some tournaments down to South Carolina. And he is more than happy to let us use the venue, pull some cabs in there because it's a big open space, and I think that'd be a pretty cool one to help support local and keep it local and stuff like that. I'm really big on the local stuff.
Yeah, I know. Like GK was doing a ton of events out there, like in the South Carolina, North Carolina region, like. Yeah, just because it seems like that there's a good fighting game scene out there. It's just like you guys don't have like an arcade to like post up at and play like a.
Well, South Carolina definitely doesn't. It's more or less North Carolina kind of carrying that torch right now. They have what, a Bari and what's the other one? There's two main ones out there. Goodness, somebody will probably tell me in chat. I'm not from up there. I visited the arcade like twice, but there's a Bari and Lost Ark. There we go, Doc T. Shout out to Doc T in chat. And yeah, so they've got the scene, they've got the players. We've actually got a really big tournament coming up this weekend. What's today? Yeah, this weekend. And I think we've got close to 40 people signed up, and It's not quite like 3SO, like fuck you, you can't use super gun or nothing like that.
Yeah, no, it's just
we got 2 versus cities.
Oh, okay,
and like 3 or 4 super gun setups. Doc T's not going. That sucks. But yeah. So the scene around here, like, it's so funny because y'all know Troy Boy, right? We all know and love Troy Boy. That son of a bitch. And we have Troy Boy. We've got like Herb Durkin. We've got name players like Hero PC and stuff like that. Even Am I Pooping? I don't know if you ever seen that guy on Fightcade.
I have seen that name.
But he was once local.
I didn't realize that's a
he
real human being.
now.
Like he exists offline. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And if you invite him to your Discord, he'll leave and join like 50 fucking times. I don't know what he's doing, but he does it.
Yeah, Lance says that too. Yeah. Lance is not even in the arcade Discord anymore. I gotta invite him. He asked me for an invite yesterday.
Yeah, send me an invite.
I'm not fucking inviting you, dude.
The problem is there's too many little circles on the left. Like, my feeling is there's so many circles on the left side of the screen, right? And it's too many. Like, how am I supposed to get track
You
of
can
them
put
all?
it in a folder, bro. You can make folders and just move them.
The folders are so ugly, and so if you're not talking in that server anyway, why not leave it? But then you got to talk in there, and so you got to come back. So that's how it is.
I mean, I'm kind of on Lance's side with this one. I do leave a lot of servers. I don't interact.
Okay.
Like, if I don't even lurk in it, I'm out. Sorry.
I'd be lurking on some of the Discords.
I don't read 99% of the Discord shit are in there. Like, yeah.
Lance, you ever go in Discord and just search your name?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, sure. Good luck. Good luck.
Yeah. It's like,
I've done it a couple times, and I'm not going to do it again because people are mean. People are very mean on Discord.
That's so funny too, because it's like our circle is so small, right? Like, you're gonna see these people, you know, like
Exactly.
It's not like it's like fucking Street Fighter 6 where the scene's massive and there's like 10,000 players online at one time. Like, if I log on to Fightcade, for the most part, I know who I'm playing, they know who they're playing, they know who we are, blah 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 blah. Like, yeah, the scene's just so small, so the shit talk it always cracks me up because it's like, yeah, like I guess so, nobody shit talks me though. I don't think.
Because some of the shit I've seen, I just like I don't want to be this internet gangster guy, but like, fuck you. Like.
Well, too, it's like our scene is so small, right? Like you're gonna, if you go to a event, chances are you're gonna run into someone you've shit talked in Discord at some point.
I like that though. I like that because then you have to be face to face with the person that you're too scared to shit talk it. Anyway, but so. Yeah, the South Carolina scene, man. We have all these fucking players around here, but nowhere to play. I own 6 boards, so I am ready to like pop off. Like, I'm ready to.
I've heard about the Jimbo stockpile. Like, I've heard that you're ready for the apocalypse. If the new kit's tomorrow, Jimbo's gonna be in the cellar with the 6 CPS3 boards ready to rebuild civilization.
Little fucking goblin down there, little CPS3 goblin, just. It's like, we'll play Third Strike, man. And I'm just like scratching my neck. I got super guns. I've got fucking blast cities. I got versus cities and shit. No, I do have one blast city. I think I'm going to convert that to a Fightcade cabinet.
Okay.
Fuck you if that pisses you off. Like,
Zed's got one of those. He was showing me that. Like, Zed plays one.
I want it right back here. My wife used to let me have. I used to have a Neo Geo. What is it called? Neo Geo 64 or whatever. It was this like Neo Geo candy cab, and it had the camera up top, and so on and so on. Sold that to some dude in Tennessee, and I regret it. So I really want to have another candy cab back in the house, or at least in the garage, or somewhere where I can boot up Fightcade and practice. Because sitting at this desk and playing Third Strike on Fightcade, I get it. I love it. But it doesn't equate to going to a tournament playing on Candy Cab. And I think I see why Flannel Jack plays on. I don't know if you know Flannel Jack plays on a food tray.
Yeah.
He'll put a sticker there, and I think it's because maybe it equates to the height of a cab or something. And I need to do that because I get so uncomfortable. It takes me way too long to adjust to cab when I go to play.
No, there's like there's like certain motions that I think too, like for me, so especially like if I'm playing with a stick on my lap, like certain DP motions, slashes I'm already horrendous at when I play Yang. So like trying to slash with it in my lap and it's just fucking sliding around, like it's just brutal for me.
Yeah, exactly. Like especially with like a Tachi, I get used to my lap position where I can just, just throw that ass in a circle real quick, but as soon as I get on cab, pretty difficult.
Have you ever considered one of those Quamba desks? Have you seen those things?
That is kind of sick.
Yeah.
Is it the same height as a Blast City though, or a Versus City?
I think it's adjustable.
I think it's higher.
Yeah.
Oh, it's adjustable. Got it.
I think you can adjust it.
Right now I have an adjustable desk. I don't know. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I just need to stop and just measure my Blast City and just lower my desk and then my fucking neck. I don't know. Anyways.
Yeah.
It's all a bunch of bullshit.
It's not the same. It's not the same. Not the same.
Yeah, exactly. Just get used to the cab, breaking my neck and having my eyes this close to the fucking screen. But yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to convince my wife I need one of those Quamba desks for the office, and she's like, "You have 2 fucking cabs down there. You have 2 cabs down there. What the hell do you need to buy?" Like
those don't play fight cave.
I know, right? Like I can only play on that thing.
If you just want to get a wild hair and play some V-Sav, you can't.
Yeah. So I think they're like I see them on sale for like $400 or $500, which is not too bad, I guess.
They're super cheap.
But I'm also like kind of with you too, where it's like I could just build something that height and just like strap the fucking stick to it or whatever, or do some engineering, you know. So
yeah. TV tray, some bullshit, something. But yeah. But getting back to it, I am JimboFGC. I run Southeast Throwdown, run these set every Wednesday on Twitch. I drink a lot of PBR. Have fun. If you don't know me in chat, that's me. Yeah. Basically, I basically TO. I'm not a well-known player. I never will say that I'm a good player, but I think I'm a good TO and event organizer and helper. And and I'm a sexy motherfucker like Nika KO says in chat. But yeah, man. So
how long have you?
I'm very happy you've had me on this podcast, man, and I hope people enjoy the chat. Like I'll sit here and ramble all night.
How long have you been doing set for? Like I feel like I'm not really like an online player too much, but like I feel like I've seen set around for a couple of years, and just recently within the past year, like started entering them. How long have you been doing? Like set?
Oh gosh, what year is it? 2026. I'm gonna say. You know what a funny way of I think about this. I need to look at how many months Tiger Lily has been subscribed.
Oh, she's been subbed since the beginning.
Tiger Lily. Dude, she's been subscribed to my own shit longer than me. So, and I want to say it's close to 3 years now.
Okay.
I think we've been running Southeast Throwdown for close to 3 years. It got a little wishy-washy there for a little bit at first, and I had really bad mental issues at the time. And luckily, I've got a fantastic crew, just an amazing crew that I've occurred. Yeah, Tiger Lily in chat is going to check. So I'm sure it's at least over 2 years. I think it's over 30 months she's been subscribed. But yeah, shout out to Tiger Lily, by the way. Fantastic person. We've been doing it for a while. We started off with Third Strike, sure. We tried to branch into Street Fighter 6 kind of when 31 months, Tiger Lily says. Fantastic. And yeah, we tried to branch into 6. Troy kind of muffed that up a little bit. Troy really wanted to run Street Fighter 6 and run the set, and we're gonna alternate like Third Strike 1 week and 6 I think the next week, and that's when I stepped away. I had like I said, a really bad mental breakdown day. Yeah, we're coming up on 3 years, Flannel Jack says, and yeah, really bad mental breakdown. So I had to step away. You know, I was like, look, I can't. I was running I'm running a business. Yep. Just so much shit kept piling, and like I said, the fantastic crew that we got over at Southeast Road. First off, I'm gonna shout them out real quick. We've got Boa. Everybody knows Boa. We all love Boa. Troy Boy, one of the OGs. Flannel Jack, Boogaloo Boy, and Hero PC. Fantastic crew, man. We all kind of do our part and kind of hold it together. So yeah, man. Southeast Throwdown. Shout out.
Do you like Street Fighter 6? Are you a Street Fighter 6 guy or no? I kind of crashed out on it the other day, I'm not going to lie. I picked it up for about 1 week, and I promptly dropped it in about 1 week. So
I played it when it first came out, and what's her name? It's Manon, I think, right?
Yeah, Manon. Yeah, the grab character.
Dancer, the French dancer lady.
Yeah.
I
Lady
loved
Gaga.
her style. Yeah. I loved her style. I loved playing her. She just sucked so much ass, dude. And then what is it called? I think it's called Drive Rush. The green shit.
Yeah, the green stuff. Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it fucking ruins the game, dude. if they took Drive Rush out, and the thing that really got me with Street Fighter 6 is if you get a perfect pair, you get punished for it.
Yeah.
You get half damage dealt.
Yeah.
Right? Some shit like that. Like, fuck you.
Yep.
If I perfect parry, I need to get double damage or some shit. Fuck you. Or just let me punish, right?
Yeah.
So after all that bullshit, I played for a little while and I was like, fuck this game. It was trash. Manon was trash. And I quit. It's like, fuck that. The only way I will come back to Street Fighter 6 if Hugo comes out.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Only way.
Yeah, when I watch that game, it's like it's so noisy to me. It's like everything's kind of on fire. There's explosions. There's streaks behind the character, and it just looks like a Mortal Kombat model game with like anime play style, I guess. I don't know if that's the way you want to describe it. And then
I agree. 100%.
And then I fucking the first day I played it, I couldn't react to the stupid Splatoon thing that like guard breaks or whatever it is, and they were making fun of me.
Yeah.
Eventually I figured out how to react to that, but then I can't react to full screen drive rush overhead high low. And I was like, oh,
stupid.
I was like, okay, I'm out. Like I can see you.
Get that game out of
I can see you staring at me from full screen, and the next thing you know, you teleport. Now I'm high low into a fucking corner combo, and I was just like, dude, I can't deal with this game, dude. How do people take this seriously? Like, what is this cartoon ass looking game? Like, and it's just ugly to watch. I feel. I don't know. Maybe I'm old, man.
I don't think they take it.
I thought it was super dope at first.
See, what you thought it was good when it first came out? I mean, like, there's always a honeymoon phase when like new games come out, right? Like you fucking
we're all jerking it in the corner, like hell yeah, dude.
Like hell yeah, man, it's new, and oh, that's sick. That's
my
sick.
character coming.
Yeah, and then next thing you know, that's like a 5-hour session, and you're just like, dude, I don't feel good. Like I don't like
all
this.
of a sudden you're watching two dudes kissing and you're turned off. You know what I mean? Or like cuts to the camera of a booty hole of a dude backside, and you're like, I'm done. I'm out. You know.
Enough sex for me today.
Yeah, exactly. So.
I mean, I don't think the people that are even good at it like it. I mean, it's pretty transparently terrible. But I think everyone who plays 6 right now is just like they've already made the choice of like, okay, I play the new Street Fighter because I want to be esports or I want to make a career out of this, or like maybe they're just like they want to compete in a fighting game and it's like, okay, I want to go where the competition is. But they long ago decided like I'm not going to play a game I actually like. Right, and it's you can tell because like the second Street Fighter 5 died, like instantly the game was just dead. Right,
yeah.
There's never going to be like a Street Fighter 5 revival. With Street Fighter 4, you can at least say like people like it, and it's just the netcode that holds it back from having any kind of whatever. But with 5, it's like it's just died as soon as 6 came out, and I mean I could be wrong, so maybe someone will tell me how stupid I am 5 years from now when this all blows over, but. I don't think anyone's going to play 6 after it's done. It's pretty transparently terrible.
Yeah, I agree with you on that, man. Like, I think Third Strike is a testament to that. Because we're all still going back to Third Strike. We're not going back to 4. We're not going back to 5. And 4 was fantastic. And if you didn't know much about me, that's one of the first fighting games that I ever really played. Was Street Fighter 4 when that came out, because that was the whole resurgence of fighting games to a lot of people. It kind of like that was the Nintendo. It saved fighting game. And dude, it was. I would rather play Third Strike than 4 any day. Like we'll pick 4 up everyone. I don't know if you've ever really played Third Strike and go to 4. You're like, this doesn't feel good. It don't feel like. I don't know, man. It's just like Third Strike. It doesn't feel like Third Strike, and I don't think we're ever going to get that again. Even with like 4, 5, 6, unless they go back to like the 2D style, I'm not too sure. I 100% agree with you, but I just don't know what that feeling is with Third Strike that keeps us going back to that one rather than.
I think it's a movement, right? Like when I move my character in Third Strike, like it feels good, and then like I feel like in modern fighting games, especially like Street Fighter 4, like 4 is kind of rough, but like 5 and 6, I definitely feel like I have like, I always say like I have center blocks on my feet. Like my character just feels like even if I'm playing like a fast character, like I played Cammy in 5 and 6, but like the movement just isn't there. And then also I feel like post throw in those games, like in Third Strike, I feel like when you get thrown, the game almost speeds up, right? Like you throw, you quick roll, you're right back into it. I'm making a split decision on high, low, whatever. And then like in other games when you get thrown, it's like, okay, there's like this big long period of like, is he gonna meaty? Is he gonna cross me up? Like there's not that really like where the game just kind of like keeps going and going and speeding up and speeding up. It's like I don't know. It just almost halts when you get thrown, and that's why like modern fighting or modern Street Fighter at least, like I just can't do it. Like I like four. Four's fun, you know. You can bust it out with my friends, feel a little nostalgic, have a good time. But like I would never play that game competitively. Like it just looks. Yeah.
I even quit playing 4 before Hugo came.
Mm.
So if you were to take a wild guess, what character did JimboFGC play in Street Fighter 4? I'd like to hear both of you.
Honda? Are you a Honda guy?
Ew, fuck you.
You're not a. I fucking love Honda, dude. Honda's sick.
No.
But, all right, Lance, what's your guess then?
Oh, I don't know shit about 4. I would randomly be guessing, so I'd say like D or Abel or something.
Nah, it was Cammy. I was a really big Cammy fan.
Yeah.
Cammy and Goki, and yeah, dude, that game. Dude, I used to. So my old brother-in-law, my sister's ex-husband, got me into fighting games, and I bought my first stick. Dude, I thought I was the fucking shit because they were all playing on pad. I'd bring my stick over. It's the white Xbox 360 one with the Street Fighter 4 cast on the front. And,
okay. Was it SE? I think it was the standard edition. There's a standard edition.
Right?
Yeah, there's a standard one that was like the little white one, and then the big black red one or whatever was the TE.
Okay, yeah, I had the little white one then.
Yeah, that's what I had too.
One.
Yeah.
The SE.
Yep.
And dude, I thought it was the coolest shit. And as you know, with Cammy, she has the half circle, right? What is the where she spins? What is it? Spin knuckle? I think it's called.
Yeah.
And my dumbass at the time had no idea about what the fuck a gate was, octagon, full circle, square. So what I did is I took my stick apart and I took the gate off and I sanded the inside of the gate, a square gate, to make it a circle gate.
Okay.
Not knowing what. Yeah. I've never told any. Look, Robit, don't call me a psycho. I've never told anybody about this. And you would think that I would do that for like Zangief or something to hit 360s or 720s, but no, it was just a spin knuckle. And was the spin knuckle? What is the other move she does where she jumps in the air and spins and then grabs you? You can grab her. You can grab
hooligan throw or something. It's like hooligan something.
Yeah. And so it just made it so easy to do that shit. But yeah, man, we used to go to my buddy's house, and one of the guys we played with was probably one of the best in the state of South Carolina at the time, because at the time when Street Fighter 4 came out, you went to tournaments. Like, so the tournament of the time was GameStop. GameStop would throw these tournaments. So he played all in these GameStop tournaments and won and went to like the Nationals or some, I don't know, some fucking weird ass tournament.
Yeah.
And so we get to play with him and dude, I just loved watching my brother-in-law, even though we're not too fond of each other nowadays. He would always play Dan.
Oh yeah.
And Dan has the taunt where you can slap your ass, right? He's like, he'll slap his ass. Fucking love that shit. So he would slap ass, taunt cancel into like dash, of course. So he's all over the fucking screen. And these dudes that I'm playing with are nasty at Street Fighter 4. And he would just be online, just murder. I'm like, dude, can you just play some Dan? Let me see you whip some ass with Dan. And that's just some of the most fond memories I've had with fighting games, to be honest. I mean, some of the most fond, but some of the most memorable early memories I've had of fighting games. And then it kind of led to me playing Street Fighter 4, to Marvel vs. Capcom 3 when that first came out, and I never got into like Street Fighter X Tekken or anything like that. But the only fighting game I've really taken serious is Third Strike.
Yeah. When's the first time you saw Third Strike, and what made you want to transition from like Street Fighter 4 into that?
Okay, so there's a little bit of a story with me and Third Strike. Let me grab a beer real quick. I'll be right back.
Go for it. Dude, I love how his webcam just follows him out the room, dude. That's so fucking beast.
Oh, dog cam. That's sick.
All right, what's going on, chat? What's up, Jordan? We got Jordan in the chat. Got Crimson. We got Flair, dude. OG legend Flair in the chat.
There he goes. Follow me. There we go. I'm back.
Hero.
Sorry about that. Yes. Okay, Hero knows what I'm talking about. So, all right, come around to 2019, I opened up my first business. I quit my job of close to 10 years, and I jumped right into the business of a video game.
Okay.
It was always my like dream as a kid to own like a comic book / video game / nerdy store. So So I quit my job. I signed the lease. I had a business partner at the time. Excuse me, I ran. And so about a year into my video game business, I close at 5 p.m. on Sundays, right? I bought my business partner out. It's just me, so there's nothing I have to deal with. People come in, they're like, hey, let's set up a night where we hang out and have like video game nights. Like one Sunday we can do like Halo night. The next Sunday we can do fighting games and so on and so on. One night we can do like FIFA, whatever. Who gives a shit? So my buddy, one of my employees, his name is Kevin Cash. He was into fighting games. And Mark Brown, and a couple other friends. So we started coming in every Sunday. Like, hey, we're going to call it Fight Night. And we're going to play a game. We're going to play a night of just like video game. Comes in, we get down on some NFL Blitz, Dreamcast. Bring our Dreamcast in. We'll have a Dreamcast night. So much. If anybody wants to fuck with me on Blitz, hit me up, dog. So we get there, we're playing that, and he's like, well, dude, I've got the PS3. Let's hook the PS3 up. I've got a game called Third Strike. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Let's get into that. And so we start playing around. I'm goofing. Some time goes by. We're doing this. Strive comes out. So Guilty Gear Strive comes out. And I fell in love with Guilty Gear Strive.
Jimbo's a Strive player?
Okay.
This is some deep lore. I play Strive too. I play Strive too, so.
Don't hate me. I didn't know any better. My buddy's playing at the shop. He's playing Strive. And I'm like, what is this? What's going on? Who do I choose? And if you can guess, the first character I choose in Strive is Potemkin.
Yep. Yeah.
And I fell in love. Potemkin busting motherfucker. When you Potemkin bust, when you do a heavily Potemkin buster, and they gotta watch this whole fucking video, like cut the scene of me throwing your ass from the heavens and busting that ass, and then you get the follow up afterwards, dude.
Yeah.
This game is nuts, right? I fucking fell in love with Strive with Potemkin. Dude, even to the point where I'm watching 3-hour long, I don't know if I'm a Rooflemonger. Yeah, I know he hit the fucking fan like nuts. But I'm watching his fucking videos about how to Kara. Like, so I learned how to Kara from Guilty Gear Strive with the Megafisto. Like, I don't know if you know what a Megafist is, from where he jumps up and goes.
Yeah.
And dude, you can do a backwards Kara Megafisto. So like he'll jump back, kind of float in Megafisto. Shit's fucking nuts. Anyways, so going forward, I'm playing this. I fucking fell in love with Guilty Gear Strive. We're playing Strive every Sunday. Until then, we get back into Third Strike. What was it? Gold Dick Lewis or whatever his fucking name was. The alien guy with fucking He came out, and that's when I stopped playing Strive. And we started going right back to Third Strike. So Third Strike comes along, and there's a group, a Discord group locally. It was called the SCFGC, right? And apparently they got word that we do fighting, right? So one of the people, I think they go by, I think it was Neko. They're not local anymore. They moved out. Their name was Neko. They come, they hang out. We're playing Third Strike tonight, but we're playing on PS3 via HDMI. That's all we had, right? That's all I knew.
Yeah.
Was online edition at the time. And so they invite me to this Discord. I get into the Discord, and I kind of did a little peeping. You know, I kind of scrolled up a little bit to see what they were talking about. And dude, what they were bashing me in my business, and like, oh yeah, I showed up. All they do is fucking play on PS3. It's fucking HDMI on a flat screen TV. Like, these fucking scrubs don't know shit. Blah, 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 blah. They don't know how to fucking play the game. But they did say, Neko did say, but Jimbo is the only person that seems to take the game serious. Like, they can parry a little bit. That's when I started playing Hugo at the time. And shout outs to my buddy Charlie. I play Hugo because when we pulled up Street Fighter 4 at the shop every once in a blue moon, he played Hugo and Guile. And his Hugo was fucking nasty. I've never played... Dude, real quick sidetrack. He had a buddy come in from Tennessee. His name was Andrew. I don't know if you know what Game Galaxy is over there in Tennessee. The fucking owner, him and I, we had beef. But we have beef. Long story about me buying a Third Strike CD on eBay. Didn't know it was him. We meet up and he fucking cursed me out. Anyways, but so we go back and this guy comes and beats my ass so bad in Street Fighter 4, dude, that I went home that night and I watched a Gootex video on how to use a fight stick. Because I even thought something was wrong with me.
Shout out to Gooey.
Something was wrong with me, dude. Like, I've never had my ass whipped so bad in a fucking game. I mean, he was playing Akuma in Street Fighter 4, and I don't know if you've ever been Vortex.
Oh, yeah,
so he plays Akuma and Sagat. And Akuma in Street Fighter 4 will Vortex the living dog shit out of you, right? So I go home, I'm Googling how to use a fight stick, like I'm watching Gootex, and so we come back, big old Pog. And Miss R.I.P. PogChamp. Good PogChamp.
Gooey's the next guest on the podcast. I didn't want to announce it, but like next week we're gonna have. No, I'm just joking.
Oh. We can call PogChamp now.
Oh man.
What was Gootex canceled for again? I don't remember.
Some political bullshit.
Yeah.
He said something about something, and Twitch was.
Anyway, Jimbo, what are you talking about?
Apparently.
So anyways, I started playing Hugo because of this, and then I get in this Discord, and then I see they're kind of talking shit. And so this is when I don't know if you ever heard of a person called Retro Rev. His name is Reverend. In South Carolina, he is known as like the candy cab kind of guy. Like he owned, dude, I'm kind of fast forwarding a little bit, but he owned probably like 10 Blast cities and like a few Versus cities, right? Something like that. And so I get invited to this underground fucking like Blast City, like arcade group, right? They're like, okay, you did all right. We saw that you kind of gave a shit in the game. Come play with us. Like, we'll play with you a little bit. And then, so what really lit the fire under my ass, Rev didn't want me there because I wasn't. So I was like, okay, that's some bullshit, dude. Like, I'm not good enough. Fuck you. I want to come play. And so I get to this fucking storage unit. So it's a storage. Like, I don't know in Texas if you guys have these. I'm assuming you do. Like your normal storage units, like the outside ones, right? It's like just these long buildings with and everything, and they have the inside ones, right?
Yeah, the big dystopian looking like concrete buildings, pretty much.
Yeah, it's like this complex. I meet this dude up front. He's a black guy up front with the long dreads and a fucking do-rag. I'm like, is this it? Like, what are we doing? And he goes like, come on, follow me. So he opens the gate, beep, boop, opens the gate, and we walk around. We walk around to all the way to the back, and we go inside. And we pull out the cabinets, and they allowed us to pull all these cabinets out and line the hallways up as long as we were respectful. And so, dude, that's what literally started it all. That night, I met. I don't know if you know who Beer 2 is. If you've ever paid attention to Jazzy and like Venkabot in the old Bruise Day Tuesdays, he used to join as Beer 2, which was TK Whiffs. And that's where I met TK Whiffs. That's where I met Troy Boy. This dude, Troy Boy, when I meet him, is like, hey, you are. I'm fucking Troy, and he's eating Starburst and shit with his fucking tank top, ripped sleeves and shit, you know? And that's where I met Troy Boy. I met Rev. That's where I really hung out with Rev. And so I get there, and Troy's just beaten. Because, you know, Troy's a good player. I think he had like a 60 win streak whenever we couldn't beat him. So that was kind of the thing, was we'd show up to these like underground fucking events at this place, and we would like invite people over. It's kind of strange, man. That's what really got me into Third Strike. But really what lit the flame was I got the idea because my first tournament I ever went to was called Grown Man Month, which Flannel Jack runs up in North Carolina. Greensboro? Question mark?
Yeah.
So I think it's Greensboro, North Carolina. I go with Nico that one time. One of the worst rides I've ever... Nico, if you're in here, I'm sorry. It was the worst ride I've ever been in my life. On the way back, it was already a little rainy and muggy outside, and I don't know if you know South Carolina heat. They had the windows up with heat on. And I'm fucking dying. I threw up when I got home, by the way. I was so hot on this ride home. So uncomfortable that I threw up when I got home. But so we went to this tournament called Grown Man Monthly, and I want to say it was either the third second or third girl in my monthly, and that's where I meet Flannel Jack for the first time. And I fucking love these guys. And I'm gonna be honest, the first time I went up there, I was kind of intimidated. It was in Gastonia. There you go. I was kind of intimidated because they're all like, I'm like a purist third strike. I'm man, we beat you up, king of the castle, nah, you know? And so and I'm like, I remember the first thing I said to Flannel, I was like, Flannel, I want to start something like this in South Carolina. Like, I want to work with you. This is years ago. This is probably like 2020, right? Maybe 2022. I don't know. Somewhere right around. And so we come home. I did this tournament, and I had the bright idea. I was like, look, I'm going to stir the fucking pot. I'm going to start a thing called SC versus NC. I want South Carolina versus North Carolina. And we're going to beat North Carolina. I don't know what the fuck I was at the time because I didn't know there was Jibbo. I didn't know about Roski. I didn't know about all these high-end, like Flannel Jack, all these, dude, Knuckle Dust. Shout out to all these players in North Carolina. And I didn't know about it at the time, but I was like, you know what? So I made a website, scversusnc.com. If you went there, it was the third strike versus character select, and it was a picture of North Carolina and South Carolina, and it said player 1, player 2, so on and so on. So this is when I'm talking with Troy. I become friends with Troy at the time, and TK Whiffs, aka Beer 2. We had the ideas like, well, how do we get a team for South Carolina go? Because, you know, I didn't really know Herb Durkin at the time. And so we decided to make a Discord. And like, well, what do we call it? Blah, blah, blah. It was Southeast Throwdown. So that's technically how Southeast Throwdown came to be, is because I wanted to stir shit with North Carolina. You know? And because, you know, everybody loves a good rivalry. Everybody loves to see shit go down. And you got your winner, you got your loser. That's why we all love wrestling, right? And so Southeast Throwdown kind of took off. And at first, there was only 5 states that were allowed to join. Like, you had to be literally from the Southeast. Like, if you weren't in the Southeast, you couldn't join.
I'm not going to lie. I joined and I got booted. I think I got a DM. I need to go back and look at my DMs.
Did you?
I think you messaged me. Was it me. I think it was you. And we're like, where are you from? I was like, oh, I'm from Texas. It's DFW. And you're like, sorry, bro. Just like.
No way. I did not.
Booted my ass, dude. I was like, oh, damn, my bad. My fault.
I think you did.
Oh, I am so sorry. Well, if I did that, I apologize. I feel terrible for that. I didn't know I did that. Yeah, be gone, thought.
Get out of here, you fucking Texas motherfucker, dude. Get out of here.
So we started, and then we started expanding a little bit, where it was kind of like, well, is West Virginia Southeast? Like, is Texas technically Southeast? And they're like, you know what? Fuck it, dude. It got to the point where because the first tournament we ever did, I put $100 pot on it. Just to kind of get like, hey, here's $100, winner takes it. And I'm pretty sure who won that one. I think it might have been Juju Man. Shout out to Juju Man down in Florida. And so we're like, well, how do we expand? How do we get more players? And that's when we just opened the floodgates, and we're like, fuck it. I created this whole system in Third Strike where you got to choose your state.
Yep.
And we're allowing anybody from North America, that includes Canada and Mexico, to come on in, and let's just create this community together. And it all started because technically Rev, I didn't get to the point, but Rev told me I wasn't good enough to be on Team South Carolina. And then I went to and then one night I went to the storage unit and I beat him and I popped the fuck off with Hugo versus his Ken. And I popped the fuck off, and you know that meant so much to me. I don't even think Rev knows how much that meant to me that I beat him. And so it was all because I was told I wasn't good enough at the game. So that's literally why all of this started. It was because I wanted to stir shit with North Carolina. I was told I wasn't good enough, and yeah, here we are now, man. Well, like we blew the fuck up. I don't even know. Because I quit for a while. We were going, and I think I did at least 20 to 30 sets. And I was like, look, guys, that's when I had my mental breakdown. I didn't understand what was going on in my life. I was transitioning from getting a COVID shot to next. My body, I feel like an old tree waking up in my psoriatic arthritis. I have like 15 joints that are swollen. Like my wife has pictures of like my fingers swole. Like, and I'm playing third strike, and my friends are making fun of me. They're like, "Dude, you need to stop that." I'm like, fuck that! I need to learn how to. I need to gigas. I got a 720, you know. So I'm sitting here trying to learn Hugo and doing this shit, and all the time, my body's transitioning to this polypsoriatic arthritis, where like 15 of my joints, my neck, I have suck my gigas. I have no idea what's going on with my body, so I'm going to all these doctors. Then my mind breaks, and I'm having panic attacks multiple times a day. And like I said, that's when the crew of Southeast Throwdown came through, and like Flannel. When did Flannel start? I want to say that's the time Flannel started, because I wanted more people to join in the manager's crew, so we can get more people to take care of my baby Southeast Throwdown. And that's when we did Street Fighter 6 with Troy. I even got an email. It's so funny. I think I saved it. I might have deleted it. Somebody was so fucking pissed off on how the Street Fighter 6 tournament was ran. They went and found the emailed Southeast Throwdown bitching about what everything was wrong with it. And the game just fucking came. I was like, it's a 2-hour fucking long tournament.
And that's it?
And
2 hours?
Only 20 entrants. And there's only 20 entrants. Like, bro, the servers were fucking going down. It's like, fuck you. So, yeah, we're doing all this shit. And then I come back. You know, I'm like, hey, listen, I'm going to come back. It was like 2 to 3 hours. It was something stupid. Yeah.
But you're at home.
I don't even know who it was.
You're at home. Yeah. You're at home.
Yeah.
Like, the fuck's the problem? Anyway. All right.
Yeah, exactly. No, I agree. So, yeah, we keep on going. And then, yeah, dude, how many are we at now? Like about 120? 120 sets. That's 120 weeks. We've done multiple duos. We've flown multiple people out to multiple events. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Jazzy. Shout out to 3SO. And yeah, this is where we're at now. And I think we can kind of segue into. Let's talk about 3SO a little bit. I'm a little bit curious. I don't know if anybody's ever asked you guys, how did 3SO start and who was behind it?
Lance,
have we talked about this?
Great question.
Lance, you want to field that one or what? Or do you want me to?
Sure.
Do you want to tell the Lance? Do you want to tell the Lance story or do you want to tell the Ray story?
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll tell my story, and if you feel that I could improve this story in any way, you let me know.
Absolutely, yeah. Let's do that. Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to interrupt for 1 second, and Flannel is right. Technically, it was me, Troy, and Flannel that really did the concrete foundation for set. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I just wanted to throw Flannel in there. I don't want Flannel to feel left out. Sorry.
No.
Okay, so, for me, I've always viewed. So I'm going to give you the whole spiel. I've always kind of viewed American Third Strike as kind of starting from almost nothing and then being a gradual build up, right? So it starts from like, okay, so Street Fighter 4 comes out. It's before I even started playing, but it's kind of dead for a couple of years, but there's just like little pockets of people playing. And this kind of turns into like, like Nika and some of those guys, Mutant, Frankie, Gavin, Kang are all running like small East Coast events over the next few years. Ryan is running like, he's coming back to America and just doing we're playing at the Hooters Hotel Room.
So when you say Ryan,
Ryan Bracamonte. Bracamonte, I think. Yeah, Let Blood Run if you OG.
Let Blood Run. Yeah.
Sure you can, guys.
A little bit way before my time. Ryan B.
Okay,
got it.
Sure,
yeah, this is Ryan what set the time, Lance. What is this? 2015, 2016?
Yeah, so I feel like I've said this. I'm sorry for saying this sentence over and over, but it gives the context of my background, which is I started in 2011. Just started with the OE. Right when OE came out, basically, is when I started. And back then, SRK forums were still like a big part of how the community interacted with each other and so on. And, there were just small pockets of Third Strike back then. And, there was Sunroute Cup, which I think Sunroute Cup happened before I ever played. Ye kind of put that together. And basically the point is there's little pockets of Third Strike, but there's not a big overall community at that time. Just little stuff going on. And then it all kind of starts coalescing, all right? I think like... I'm going down this is a really long history answer to the question. It starts coalescing like, the New York guys and Kang kind of work together and like, let's start building up East Coast events with the idea that it'll all lead to TFC. Is this one big national championship, which Third Strike didn't have that, for years. And in that same time frame, Nika goes to LA and plays Pyro and Yi and all those guys, right? And that's a big, like, only Nixon could go to China moment, if that makes sense, like...
Wow.
And then Yi returns the favor like a few months later and goes to New York, right? And this is a big. So now both great players from both coasts have now gone to each other. They're all interested in building something, and so now it's all kind of coming together at TFC. So TFC lasts for 2 years, and that was basically the in my mind the first okay, these are the first two huge national tournaments, right? And that sets the foundation, for Jazzy after that. And so Jazzy kind of takes the reins for the next 5 years, right? But something that I always really appreciated about TFC, because I think Jazzy always had a different emphasis. Jazzy's emphasis was in building local scenes, which I think has been very important, and it's been a good they've had a great impact on the game. But they stepped away from the competitive aspect a little bit, right? There's always a trade-off going to be involved, and the trade-offs are you've kind of emphasized building local scenes, and and then for various reasons, the competitive scene takes a small step back, right? And that people have covered their reasons for that. I won't repeat them. We've all heard whatever we've heard. And so I was a bitch in array and a voice call, and it's like, I wish we had another TFC. We fly in the Japanese, and we every strong player is going to be there, and it's fucking just and no more pools. I'm tired of these pools. Let's just do one big death open bracket. Just talking. And me and Sonny were just kind of talking about oh, why don't we actually do it? And so we started. Me, Sonny, Ray all started, and at the very beginning it was me and Sonny, very briefly. We were kind of just leading the charge on that. Quickly, we came to realize that Ray is much better at everything. And so quickly within the first 2 months, Ray was basically leading the 3SO organization. And I think, and from that point on, basically it's been more like Ray, with the support of kind of Dallas collectively, has been spearheading 3SO. So it's not even me and Ray, right? It's Ray does it, I help in some ways, Joey and Jace help some ways. We've got obviously Cedric with Arcade. It's been a collective effort, but Ray's really been the centerpiece of it all. So I would say that's how
you've got a nice team going on, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so. That's something that's really strong about Dallas, I think, is that everyone's been willing to contribute in the ways that they can. Yeah, and so but what's really made 3SO successful.
So it kind of started off with you three, though, right?
Yeah, I mean, briefly. I don't want to oversell what me and Sonny did. It was very little. Mostly it was just me talking on Discord and saying, man, we should really make this happen. And then Ray just kind of took the reins. I don't want to make it sound like we were a triumvirate of, equally contributing members.
A team's a team, Whether if one does all the work and the other two don't, still a team.
Right. That's right. Someone's got to do the group project, and that person's Ray.
Yeah. Well, at what point did you realize, both of you, that 3SO, this was it? Did you create the Discord and people started joining the Discord, or the first announcement? I'm kind of doing this reverse podcast kind of thing, because I don't know if y'all have ever talked about this on the podcast. I try to tune in.
Yeah. So
I don't know much about you guys too, right?
I'll kind of tell my side of it. So yeah, Lance, everything he said is absolutely correct. Him and Sonny had the brainchild for it. Me at the time, this was pretty much I think it was either a year. I didn't travel for Third Strike at all. I'm a fairly new player. I got into the game right before COVID. Actually playing the game. Competitively, traveling, interested in the scene, figuring out what's going on. Once COVID kind of I guess ended, and seeing tournaments and stuff started happening again, I started traveling. So I was traveling with all the boys and stuff, kind of going through that whole thing. Sonny and Lance really had the idea for let's just bring over a Japanese player. Sonny originally was just let's get Genki, because he's the best fucking Alex ever. He's got
English.
And he speaks English. That helps tremendously, right, when it comes to communication and what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
So at the time, I was so stressed out from traveling, and I mean, the Dallas boys know, but I book a lot. I make sure people are traveling. I make sure they're getting to events. I make sure B&Bs are booked. I make sure we're kind of taken care of when we travel to events. And there was some stuff kind of going on within our local community that was just stressing me the fuck out, where it was I mean, you just kind of talk through your issues too, where it's there's drama or something in a scene, and it's just God damn it, dude, I just want to play video games. I can't, I just want to have fun with my friends. So when Lance and Sonny kind of came up with it, I was I can't take this on. Like, you guys figure it out, and eventually I think I forget what tournament I went to, but they were talking about it, and they're like, yeah, Ray, we're excited for your tournament, like, and I'm like, oh, my tournament, like, because at the time I was like, I don't want any part of this fucking thing, like, I can't deal with this right now, and they're like, oh, I'm excited for your tournament, and the second I heard that, I was like, fuck, like, Dallas is kind of on the hook for this at this point.
Yeah.
So that's when I went to Sunny, and Lance and was like, okay, like, what is the plan here? What's the venue? How many cabs do we have? Like, what is the name of it? Like, what's the format? And it was like, well, we got Genki. And it's like, okay, well, like, Genki's coming, great, but what are we doing here? What is it? So it was just like, well, we got Genki. And I was like, okay, fuck, all right, we got to sit down and figure this out. So we sat down and hammered out the name and the format to everything. We decided on the open bracket format just because, like, also, too, at the time, like, the tournament season kind of starts in January with Frosty, right? Like, Frosty happens in January, it goes into Texas Showdown, which goes into Combo Breaker, which goes into whatever. Eventually, for Third Strike, it kind of, it ends with Jazzy at the finale, right? And then the finale at the time was in June. So it was like
6 months.
But me, I fucking love traveling and playing Third Strike with friends and stuff. And I was like, why do we got to stop in June? Why does this have to end in June? Like, because there's no other majors. There's nothing really. Like, it just ends for us. Like, once Evo's done in July, like, there's no fighting game events after that. It's just done.
Think about it. Yeah, there really isn't. Yeah.
So, like, we kind of talked through it, and we're like, well, let's do something at, not during the holiday season, but not necessarily close to Jazzy, because we want people to be able to travel to that, and then also take a little bit of breather, and then, like, what's next? What's after this? So that's when we came up with the Open, and decided let's do it in October. Obviously, Cedric with Arcade was just like, we got our venue, we got cabs. I started buying cabs at the time, so we had a little bit more, and we brought Genki and Shinta over, and it was, I think we only had, 90 entrants for the first one, Lance?
Maybe even less. It might have been like 80.
Yeah, it was like 80 or 90, but, I mean...
First tournament to have 80 or 90, though.
Not bad, right?
Yeah,
fine, right?
I will say that we had been, and I think a lot of things kind of happened at the same time to make it work as well as it did, because we had... the Dallas scene had been quietly building infrastructure for a while. Like, for instance, like, we had hosted. The first time I came to Dallas was for this tournament called Spring Series, and basically all of Texas came out for Spring Series. It was a free play arcade event, and they,
I met Lance there. I met Lance there first time.
That's where Ray met me. I was mean to him.
He was a fucking dickhead to me the first time we met, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
But low key a dickhead, right?
I guess
I had plausible deniability. I was playing Ray. Okay, so I just full disclosure. I came to free play for Spring Series, and I was going there because it was like, okay, Ryan and Yuki and Kang are all going to be there, so like that's worth it to go. I don't really know the other Texas guys. I played their Austin guys before. We all met in Japan, but I don't really know anyone else. But I'm going there because it's like Kang and Yuki and Ryan will be there. That's already good enough. Like, that's a good reason to travel. And I met the Dallas guys. I played them all for the first time, and I was like, dude, these guys are fucking terrible. And
so you're like the Red.
You're like pretty much
us. Yeah, well, you're not good enough to fucking play with us. Like, these guys.
Yeah, it wasn't like I'm not. It was just like I was playing. Like, I played Alex the Machine, and I was like, this guy's a lunatic. And then like Ray was just spamming me with dive kicks, right? And I'm like, so I met Ray, and it's like, he's like, oh, I'm the young we were playing, and I just said, oh, I think you play on like 30th like PS like PlayStation, right? And he was like, yeah, how did you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah.
I was so excited, man. I didn't know 30th was like a slur, basically. Like,
me too. Yeah, it wasn't for everyone.
Playing on PS3 on a flat screen TV, thinking we're doing good. And then the fucking Lance comes around saying, you fucking morons, you magmars, what are you doing?
So, like, me and Sunny were kind of playing around that time. We were still, like, super new players. So, like, we would go to free play on the weekends. But, like, I didn't even know this event was happening. So, like, I was like, all right, fuck it. Friday night, going to free play. I'm going to have a couple beers, play some Third Strike. I walk in, and it's just, like, cabs everywhere. The place is packed. They're like, oh, yeah, it's like a Third Strike, like, big tournament. And I'm like, oh, cool. And then I see Lance playing. And I'm not sure if you've seen the way Lance holds the stick, but it's very, very delicate. Very.
Is he one of the two-finger guys?
He's he's very dainty. And I was like, this guy fucking sucks. Like, I am gonna body this guy.
Damn.
This guy's a pansy, and then he just destroyed me completely. And then yeah,
You
like
also do the whole stick like this.
yeah, he's one of the guys that are just like, oh, I'm gonna, I'm gonna parry. You know, I'm parrying. Look at that. Look at my parry ability. You know, super good.
Nah, man, I slapped that motherfucker when I parry.
Same, dude. I'm open hand. So yeah, I get bodied by Lance, and I was like, "Fuck, all right." So I go up and I'm like, "Hey, how's it going, man?" He's like, "Oh, you know, how long you been playing? Like, where do you play? Oh, you play on 30th, don't you?" And I'm just like, "Yeah, man." Like, because at the time I was playing on there, like 30th was fresh. I didn't even know people were playing on. I didn't know people were playing on Fightcade or anything. I was playing on some Ivanka stuff, I think, at the time, and just like trying to get out of it what I could on PS4. But I was like, "Yeah, man, how'd you know?" And he's just like, "Oh, yeah, I figured, you know."
I didn't elaborate. I didn't say I wasn't, you know. I had my
similar stories.
No. My full reasoning was I felt that because like I felt that Ray played like a person who wasn't used to getting his dive kicks parried. That was what I had.
You were the snooty guy. You were the snooty guy.
I was absolutely.
Still the snooty guy.
Online edition.
Well, I mean, I'm all for. I've been an online guy. I mean, I lived in Alaska. I had to be an online guy from day one. But
I mean, look at us now, though. You know.
Yeah. I mean, but anyway, the point is that so I'd come for spring series, you know, and I'd met everyone there, and I started coming out to the monthlies because I was trying to just like tour because when you lived in Alaska, you basically have no one to play. You know, I had one friend to play, and we played each other only. And so we'd moved to Abilene, which is in West Texas, very West Texas. It's very far from the major scenes. And for that first season, I was trying as much as I could to just visit Dallas, Austin, Houston on a loop. Like, I want to go to every tournament, you know?
Yeah.
I want to, you know, and of course I'm a competitive person. So I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go and I'm going to beat everyone over and over. I'm going to fucking conquer Texas. As it turns out, that's not how it happened because there were strong players waiting in each city. You know, like Caesar, for example.
I love that.
So anyway, I was going back and forth between the three scenes. Dallas is where I kind of clicked with people the most, I would say. And so while I was living in Abilene, we were already starting to I was like playing with those guys on Xbox Live and so on. And then eventually I moved to Dallas like a year later. And we had slowly been building infrastructure, so there was a lot of stuff already in place before I came. Like free play already had coalesced a Third Strike scene, and Alex the Machine was like a big part of that. Yuki was coming out and playing.
I think I had you didn't even come to the first Kagas, did you, Lance? Like you weren't even.
I don't think so. I doubt it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think you were there. Okay, yeah, but we had Kagas. So.
Yeah. And then we basically we started adding stuff, right? Like I started running First to 5 night, which was basically a way to push for more competition. And then we started hosting. Occasionally, we'd host big events. Like the idea was okay, I'm friends with a couple out of state guys. Like if I can get one of them to come, let's see if we can get all of Texas to come, right? And so we had done that 3 or 4 times where we got a big 60-man tourney where all of Texas came to that. And I think that infrastructure and kind of proving that we collectively could run something like that kind of set some foundation for 3SO, right? You build credibility as tournament organizers. Now we were, to be honest, early on we were relying on the infrastructure that Free Play already had set up, you know, they were doing a lot there. But as we kind of, that was
a local arcade.
Oh,
yeah, Barcade, yeah.
Yeah, it's where Jazzy 3 was hosted.
The finale.
Really?
Yeah, the Jazzy finale.
Actually got it out of Colorado. Okay.
So this was this was pre-Colorado, so it was I think because Free Play fucked it up so bad, it ended up getting moved to Aki, which honestly, much better home.
Yeah,
sorry.
Aki's
such a good venue, and the owner's amazing guy.
What's his name? Jason?
Yeah, I think Jason. Yeah, sorry, I'm terrible at names.
He was kind of fun to work with. I'm not gonna lie. When I was helping out with Jazzy season 6 and.
Yeah, he seems like he cares, right? He's walking around hey, what can I do? These sticks good? How are you guys doing? He seems like he cares, and that's it for me. We're not picky, right?
Brandon, that's it, not Brandon, Jason. Brandon.
Yeah,
I apologize. Yeah,
if you give us cabs and beers, the weekend's good for us. That's pretty much all we need at that point.
Yeah,
so.
That's all I need.
So.
Yeah, so I think that all coalesced, right? It was we had built that infrastructure and we built that foundation. Then Cedric opens up Arcade and starts collecting cabs, and Ray starts collecting cabs, and then 3SO. there was a lot of foundation work that went into that, though, and they all kind of just aligned at the same time, and then we and that's where our story started.
Yeah, so all the planets fucking aligned, the stars did all the shining, and shout outs to Cedric, by the way, dude. That dude is sick. Opening up the venue. So I didn't get to hit the first 3SO. I chose Jazzy that year, and I highly regret it. I did hit the second and the third 3SO up, right?
Second.
Or the second.
We're coming up on
going to hit the third up, and I dream about 3SO. I can't wait to go to 3SO again. Look, dude, I landed a Gigas on Hayao at 3SO too. You know what I mean?
And he's returning.
How many people has done that?
And I mean, that was kind of like our thought behind it too. It's like the chances of like your normal player being able to go to Japan and play these guys that you've only seen on the internet,
0.05%.
Yeah,
maybe?
it's a very very small portion, right? So like just being able to bring a little bit of the like Japanese culture over and Japanese gameplay over and get to experience it for a weekend is kind of like what we thought too, right? Because like our skill level in the U.S. is really really high, and like the skill level in Japan is like. Is so high too, and like some of these guys like being able to play like a legend like Genki, where it's like we have some super fucking strong Alexes in the US, but like that guy's a god. Hayao is a god. Like Caesar is a monster, but like Hayao is like a fucking genius. So like being able to play that for a weekend,
what I mean?
And just interact with those guys too, because like you start to understand, like, oh, these are just bros. They're just Japanese bros, right? Like, they just want to pound fucking beers and play 12 hours of 3S with the boys. Bro, like,
I can't tell you, when I walked out back of 3SO2, when you went out back to the cigarette smoking, no, was it 3SO2? Or was it at? We didn't have. Okay, I apologize. Yeah. When Mora was at last third.
Oh yeah.
And you went out to the smoking area.
Yeah.
And we're just out there, and the dude's literally like crouched on the ground, just like hovering, like he's pooping, smoking a cigarette.
Yep.
And I'm like, okay, that's when it kind of clicked to me, like, these guys aren't like celebrities. They're just like people just like us that want to just play Third Strike, get fucked up, and smoke cigarettes. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Dude, I fucking love the thought at 3SO. You don't put it on a pedestal. It's just, it's a bunch of grown men coming to play Third Strike. And to be honest, there's not really much drama. At least I didn't see much drama when I went. Dude, that community chess shit blew my fucking mind. As soon as I was sitting there, I remember I'm drinking beer. I'm buying Modelo. I'm kind of hiding them and drinking them. And then at one point in the night at 3SO2, I don't know what happened. Maybe it was after top 8. Because I remember I'm sitting there. Kang has chicken wings. And Kang was like, "You want one?" I said, "Oh, you talk to me. You talk to me. Yes, I'll take a chicken wing." And he gives me a chicken wing, and I'm eating, and I'm like, "You want a beer?" And I don't even know if he took one. But then I remember looking, because I was sitting across, and everybody was sitting behind me, and people were like, "Let me get a beer." I'm like, "All right, beer time for everybody."
Yep.
And then either it was the night before that night, I remember there was a cooler that Cedric had that I was hiding my beers in behind the counter.
Yep.
And every hour, that cooler slowly slid forward to the floor, and then it became a community chest of beer. And I fucking love that, dude. Like, if the chest was out, you buy more and put it in.
Yeah.
And everybody was doing it, so we were all kind of like Modelos for everybody that night, dude. It was fucking awesome, and I really love that.
There's a famous speech I need to send you. It's from the first 3SO. I'll put it out there.
Oh shit!
So Alex the Machine, the Machina.
Oh yeah. I met Alex.
So for the very first Kagus, or not Kagus, 3SO, like he has his beer and he's putting beer in there. I don't think Alex realized it is kind of a community thing. Everybody would just go buy like a case or two. They dump them in there. People would,
take one if you want one.
So. Apparently, people were drinking Alex's beer. So, the tournament's it's after the tournament, or I think pre-tournament, something like that. So I'm like, I'm running the tournament and stuff, and Alex is like, "Oh, let me see the microphone. Wait, I need to get on the microphone. This shit's got to stop." And I'm like, "Alex, I can't let you have the microphone, brother. Like, I can't. I love you. I can't let you have the mic." And then eventually after like 10 minutes, like he just grabs the mic from me, like, and he just gives this fucking Scarface-esque fucking speech where he's like,
Oh my
you
goodness.
fucking cockroaches, like taking my beer, blah, blah, blah. And Lance is just like, get him off the mic, Ray. Get him off the mic. And I'm like, dude, he's a fucking 260-pound Mexican. What do you want me to do?
Yeah, you see
I'm
the
not
red
taking
light
a mic
blinking in
from
the fucking corner. Lance is hitting the red light
So-
button.
That's one of those
abort.
moments, like where like when it happens in retrospect, it's like a legendary story of like, oh, remember that really funny speech? But in the moment, I'm like, dude, he's fucking embarrassing us. Get him off the fucking microphone.
Some of
that
this
was 301, right?
Yeah, 301,
Yeah, that was
and
the
some of the
nice.
shit he said was wild. I'll send you the video. Also, shout outs to the
please, I would love
shout
to
outs
see
to the
it.
video because I didn't know there was video evidence whatsoever. And then there's a Houston player. I'm not sure if you met him, Big Mark Gipcrum. Like I fucking love Big Mark so
Gipcrum.
much. For some reason, like 4 or 5 months later, like I wake up at 4 a.m. whatever to go to work, and he just sends me the whole speech. He recorded the whole thing and was
That's
like,
fucking awesome.
and he's like, "Hey man, check out Alex's State of the Union." And I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "What the fuck? You recorded this?" He's like, "Yeah, it's awesome, isn't it?" I'm like, "I didn't know you had this footage, dude." And he's like, "Oh yeah."
we need
man."
to upload. You got to upload that
Oh
to YouTube.
man, I don't know. I think that's one of those ones you just gotta see. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if it's internet
Well-
ready. So
So we go from Alex the Machine calling people
Mm.
cockroaches for taking beer out of the community chest
oh,
to
and then-
3SO2.
and to finish that story too, you know Luke, the Akuma player from
Of
Austin.
course. Yeah.
He comes up to me and he's like, "Hey, which one's
Oh,
Alex?"
gentlemen.
He's like, "Which one's Alex's beer?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's the blue cooler or whatever." And he's like, "I've been fucking taking those beers all night." And I'm like, "God damn it, Luke, dude!" Like, he's
So,
like,
so yeah, I was a little aggravated at first too because I was like,
Yeah.
damn, I just put a fucking
Mhm.
12 pack in that bitch, and then I quickly realized that other people were doing it too, and then I was like, you know what? And then shout out to Wolfrain, a local Texan as well. I don't know if y'all know Wolfrain too well. She's very shy, and she's like, she came to 3SO, and I'm introducing her to everybody, and I was like, this is Wolfrain, blah blah blah, and like, because I don't know if you noticed when I'm 20 beers deep, I'm high-fiving everybody, calling them sexy motherfuckers.
Yep.
I don't care
100%.
who you are.
Yep.
And so we order food and we're sharing our food together. Everybody's just like, hey, you want some? Come grab some. Come get some of this community chest beer. Dude, it was just the sense of community. And I'm not dogging Jazzy or anything. But comparing the two, Jazzy and 3SO, the sense of community at 3SO is way higher than Jazzy, you know? There was community, definitely community at Jazzy, but 3SO is just like, it was just something, it was like, I don't know how to even word it. It was like the homies getting together. It was like an old school party that I did back in the fucking day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's something that just felt different. And I'm craving that. It's kind of a nostalgic feeling for me, but it's not nostalgic at the same time.
Yeah, no. Yeah, and I mean, I think the Japanese feel that as well. You know, I went over there after the first, after the first 3SO and then again this year. And like,
Yeah.
you know, for Yamada, like all of them, they just love the environment. Like they're all hyped on the event, which to me is just like, like fucking, you know, like Yamada was like, you know, you have Cooperation Cup, which is like, you know, amazing. And then he's like 3SO, like, and I'm just like, to fucking
there,
hear
yeah.
that from like a player like Yamada, like I'm fucking dug tears, dude. Not even gonna lie. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
that's good. Dude, even the Japanese players mentioned me.
Mhm.
Because I don't know if you realize what happened at 3SO2 or what 3SO 2025, whatever you want to call it. And I even got linked to, they were streaming and they were doing like a little podcast and they were talking about me. So, like the fucking guy that was running around saying, Japan, Ichiban! And I even got on the Twitter, like they even post me on Twitter and shit. And because I thought it was fun, you know? And then I walk outside with Lionplex. There's a video of Lionplex out there and all the Japanese guys. And I'm fucking hammered just saying, Japan, Ichiban. And they all look at me and they raise their hand. And we say, that's... And it's just like, dude, shit like that is fucking... Dude, it's nuts.
Yeah, and
I think. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I mean, I love too that there's just like there's a language barrier, obviously, but there's not a language barrier, right?
Exactly.
Like I don't have to know what the fuck
Drink.
they're saying to know what they're saying, you know. So
Yeah.
Because I mean, I went over there and like me and my wife went to dinner and we went partying with them and drinking, and then we went to Hebo's house to get drunk, and it's like, You know, Araki's English is like pretty decent. Shenta can like kind of get through a convo too, but it's like we don't understand each other, but we absolutely understand each other. Like, you know,
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
so but yeah, they're just.
It's just like this level. That's what 3SO is,
No.
and I kind of compare it the same as. There's just something there we don't understand, but we understand each other. I mean, there's something strange about it, and I just want to give shout outs to both of you guys, man. Thank you, and the whole DFW crew for 3SO, man.
Of course, yeah.
Fucking insane.
Oh yeah,
I was supposed to like, I think for me at least, because for me there's like multiple threads here, which is you know, I kind of already mentioned like the TFC stuff, and like something in my mind that was really important was like multiple players who have been around as long as I have or longer, kind of came up to me after the first 3SO and were like, this feels like the continuation of TFC. So TFC was like Kang's thing, like, you know, EXO was like, I want to make a super competitive event, and then like for the second TFC, the New York guys all kind of like added to it because they flew in the Japanese. And so when we were first kind of getting 3SO off the ground, to me it was like, okay, you know, that's what I miss. And so when I heard like, okay, this feels to us like the spiritual succession of TFC, that was like, I was like, okay, that's what I am looking for. Like, it's so cool. But what I didn't kind of recognize yet, and I think it's kind of what you guys are talking about, is this community, because, you know, that's very competitive focused, right? Like TFC, what New York did with the Japanese guys, and Kang's approach in general was very competitive third strike. Like, that's the focus. But this community aspect, I really think that extra layer came from Dallas collectively. And I will say, I don't suck Ray off often in public or in private or anyway. I will say that I think Ray does a lot to make the community aspect of 3SO special. I think he's a person that like everyone loves Ray. And
I mean, Ray's all right.
And he talks, like, he can talk to anybody, you know, like he'll come back from a third strike trip and tell me, yeah, I talked to like 40 guys and said, you coming to 3SO? And they all said yes.
Yep.
Right. That's something that I think that like what has contributed a lot to taking 3SO that next level community wise has been Ray and DFW guys in general.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
like, I'm not trying to throw Ray off either, but not even in private or public. Maybe on his birthday.
I mean, hey, we have to say our birthdays are one day apart, so whatever happens on our birthday.
Fuck, I gotta suck 2 dudes off in 2 days. No, but to give it to Ray, man, I was just like, I instantly clicked with Ray and Cedric. It's I'm sure we're probably all around the same age group. We're all pushing 40, and we all just kind of clicked together, and I fucking love it.
Yeah, and I mean, I was talking to Yamoda like when I was over there in Japan about the Open, and like he typed out in his like Google Translate like, is there any plans to like get Third Strike bigger than like what it is, or 3SO bigger than what it is? And I told him like, if I have to move it outside of arcade, I won't do it. Like, I just won't.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, I love that I love that it's at an arcade, and like one of my best friends' arcade, you know, like I consider Cedric like a brother, like having it at that venue, and like, yeah, I mean, it's small, guys, and like it's fucking crowded, and it is what it is, but it's like, I feel like when you go to these big conventions, I mean, I say conventions because, I mean, let's be real, that's kind of what they are, you know. I like going to majors, they're a good time, but it's like, that's not what it is, you know. It doesn't really have that like grassroots feel to it. Like I told him, if I have to do it outside of arcade, I don't know if I'll do it. And like Yamoda just like gave me a hug and was like, "Oh, Game Center, very important. Like Game Center is so important." And it's like, yeah.
So that's like the American Game Center, essentially, right? Was it Game Center the same thing as Game Newton?
It's an arcade, is basically what he says. Like arcades are very important.
Okay, like the Game Center. Got it.
He's like, Game Centers are super important. And I was like, yeah, like this is where you know to go to play, right? Like, you can't go play at EVO every other weekend, right? Like, that's not the way it works. But, like, you know your local arcade, you know your local. Like, you can go there on a Friday night. Everyone's done off work. Like, you're just having a good time, hanging out with your friends. Like, that aspect of the community is so important to us. Like, because life's tough, man. Like, there's fucking bills and whatever. It's like being able to have some place where you can go and kind of turn that off and just hang out with your friends and hit some buttons. And like, yeah, sometimes it gets serious and you got to be super competitive, you know, that's fine. But like, just having that kind of life outside of real life is super important. So it's like, if I can kind of create that atmosphere for a weekend where everyone can just kind of come in, check the rest of their life at the door, and just have a couple beers, play the game that everyone loves with like some high level stuff, watch the finals of some of the highest level third strike you can see, like, that's it, man. That's it for me. Like, that's fucking a good weekend.
How does it get better than that?
Yeah.
Guys, I hate to do this, but I need to use the restroom. Can we take a quick 2-minute break?
Yeah.
I'm getting antsy. I got to pee so bad. The
You're
beer's
good,
flowing through me. Sorry, chat. I need to pee real quick. This is Jimbo. I mean, there's just beers everywhere around here. So give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Lance, you want to hold it down, right?
Oh, absolutely.
You're the most entertaining while we're not here, right?
Yeah.
Lance gonna do a jig.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right.
So who'd have gotten chat? We got Nika KO. What's up, Nika? Alan Hain, Clash of the Titans coming of age masterpiece. Yeah. That's the OG. Like I always tell people, they talk about 3SO, they talk about Jazzy, but I was like, TFC was around before that. Like Kang,
It was the first big national one. Yeah, and Kang was like
King did a lot of the groundwork for what we have now, and it's just like, yeah, everyone. Good thing about our community is like someone will always pick up the torch and kind of run with it, So when TFC kind of faded out or whatever, like Jazzy popped up and they picked up the torch, and we've been doing Jazzy for years. So yeah, shout outs to Kang, legend, playing World of Warcraft right now. I see him on. So
yeah, every new thing I feel stands on the shoulders of everyone that built before it, and you always hope that someone's going to build the next thing as well, so that you're not, you don't want to be the guy that the entire community rests on your shoulders. You like, oh, once Ray stops doing 3SO, that's the end of Third Strike in America. You never want that. So the hope, of course, is that you contribute in your time the way that you can, and then that something will always come next. That's the hope. We'll have to see. Yeah. Or you can just do this forever if you want. I mean, hey.
I don't know. I kind of want to golf, boys. I want to buy a Corvette and golf, sell my cab equipment, and hit some zingers on the weekend,
Yeah, let's talk about the, what do you call it? the investment value of arcade equipment in America.
I mean, Jimbo's stockpiling all the boards right now. Like, he's sitting on a fucking... Yeah,
we got 6.
Sick. Lance the other day, I think he was talking because Lance has a board too.
I was supposed to have 7, but the guy ripped me off. I don't know if you want to get into that, but he owes me some money. I'm gonna fly to California, by the way.
But Lance has a board right now that he put together. Like he has a bunch of bare bones boards. Lance, just the actual
I bought
board.
when I bought a bunch when I first got into buying when I was trying to play Third Strike. I'm going on SRK and Ryan, because Ryan was the first guy that was paid me half a mind, and also he was the big name on SRK. I mean, he's still one of the best players that America's ever had. That hasn't changed. But he lives in Japan, so we don't see him as much. But Ryan was kind of being to really play this game, console's cool, OE's cool, but to really play this game the way it's meant to be played, you got to have an arcade cabinet. So, I'm idolizing the scene at that point and all these good players. So I buy, I live in Alaska, but I buy an arcade cabinet. Back then, arcade cabinets versus City cost $1,700, not $5,000.
I would buy 10 right now.
Yeah, and the boards were even better because I went on eBay one time, and I don't know if this was these were always for sale or if I just found the exact moment in time where they were on sale. But I bought 10 bare boards, so no Sims, no.
You're just buying the motherboard, CPS3 mother,
right?
No Sim, no cartridge, no CD.
$20.
They didn't 20. And he didn't guarantee they all worked, but most of them did. So yeah, I think I got 7 good boards out of it.
Jesus
and then
Christ.
As that happened, Darksoft was kind of coming. There's a lot of good timing throughout these stories, but Darksoft was starting to become a thing at that point. So I bought the bare boards, bought some Sims. The original reason I bought it was I wanted a board for myself, and then we did a couple more because I wanted my dream at the time, because there wasn't, we didn't have the Third Strike infrastructure then that we do now. So my idea was I want to take my super guns to offline across America. So I took my 2 super guns to the Hooters hotel room for Hooters Third Strike, and basically
those Third Strike sounds dope.
It was awesome. I am the Hooters Cup champion. Now I was the only silver player in the room, but I did win that tournament. So that was my first big win.
So you're telling me the last board I just bought was from someone in Texas? So maybe that was one of your old board.
It's unlike so the
who did I buy it from? I don't remember who I bought it from. It is one of your homies.
So the 3 that I've sold so far, 2 belong to Donka now, and then 1 belongs to Jamie in Arizona. Because I sold 2 to Kang, and then Kang gave those to Donka. So that's where the boards that Donka uses at his dojo or his house or whatever, those came from me. And then I sold 1 to Frog Moria, who then left Third Strike and left them to Jamie's,
Okay.
or left it to Jamie. So that was where my 3 ended up.
You shout out to Jamie, by the way.
Yeah.
It was an awesome episode y'all had, what, 2 episodes ago?
Yeah.
So who did I buy this board from? They were from the DFW area. Ray set me up with them. You used them at 3SO, if I recall correctly.
Oh, are you talking about Upshaw, I'm guessing? Ray Upshaw?
I think so. Yes, I think so.
Yeah,
So
I think he's trying to make a career out of. He's trying to be the guy that goes to all the majors and brings the
boards
and the boards. Well, not just sells them, but like he wants to be the guy that like, oh, when you go to the Texas Showdown and CEO, you're playing on my cabs, basically.
Oh, okay, very nice, very nice. Okay,
Yeah,
that's kind of like, I don't even know if that's what I want to be with Third Strike, but I definitely want to be able to have access to it if it's so. Like me, and shout outs to Hero and Chad as well. Hero PC, he has a board as well. He has an HDMI modded board. Dope. I don't have any HDMI modded ones yet, but I kind of want to get one now. Do you know what's his name in New York? Excuse me. He repairs and mods all of them. Gosh.
Yeah, Jose Cruz.
Yes, Mr. Cruz. I think I'm gonna send most of mine to him to either get modded or at least Darksoft. I have one B revision board, which drives me fucking nuts that it's B. And it's like, it's an OG cartridge too, you know? It's like, so I'm gonna have to ruin this OG cartridge. It's not like an old, like JoJo's. I don't even know if you would ruin a JoJo's, like a second impact or anything, you know? And, so yeah, the mod kits are never and shout outs to the Zed as well. Sorry, I'm just getting looking at chat real quick. Jimbo has these custom run the set. Now, I do have a local guy who cuts the plexiglass for me. So I have a custom run the set plexiglass cover for him and stuff like that. So it makes him look really cool.
Yeah, I think what's cool now for me at least is that all that equipment can be replaced except obviously you still need the motherboard, right? You can't manufacture those, but there's new sims being made.
Newer memory?
Yeah, they make new sims. Now what he's making now is very different from what it started as, because it used to be he just like made replication sims.
Yes, and those were stupid expensive.
Yeah. Now, and this is way more expensive, but what they're selling what I currently have is it's called the Ultra Sims, which you can basically just load all the CPS3 games on at once, and there's no like having to rewrite anything. Yeah.
Those are a few $100s, like $500 to $600 each, right?
$500 to $600 just for the Ultra Sims.
I was looking into that.
I really feel like that's solving a problem that doesn't like nobody wants to play the other games on CPS3. So like, what's the purpose?
You're right.
Yeah.
Maybe JoJo's once in a blue moon if you get a wild hair up your ass. Now, can we talk about something? Since we're talking about these CPS3 boards and stuff like that, what are your thoughts on Mr. getting close on Third Strike? Is that going to hurt us who owns all these CPS3s? Like, do we like sell now? Do we get out of it, or what do we do? Like, now if there was 2 cabinets next to each other, because I see Ray's like, fuck that, dude. If you had 2 cabinets next to each other, one with Mr. that ran perfectly compared to a CPS3, and you could not tell the difference,
so
are we in trouble?
So here's the thing about Third Strike players. Like, this game has survived for what, 20, 27, I don't know. God knows how many years, right?
1999. Yep.
Because we are purists, right? Like, I mean, that's really it. Like, we only want to play on cab. We play on CPS3 hardware. Like, I hope Mr. comes out and it's, like, fucking close or even whatever, but I don't know if Third Strike players will ever admit that it is perfect. That's the thing. Like, I don't think, regardless of what evidence is put before me, I'm dug in. Like, I'm gonna CPS3 or only, but me personally, I hope it's good, right? Because, you know, I don't want to buy another board. Like, I have 2 boards, 2 cabs. I just bought a 3rd cab. You know, Lance was showing me the prices of what it's going for now, and I'm like, I don't want to fucking buy another CPS3. I hope I can get a Mister and just throw it in that bitch and we're good to go. But I mean, even with Mister, I think some of the communities, and I mean, chat, if you know any better than me, like, please let me know. But I think they just kind of decide, like, it's okay enough. Like, you know, I went to Frosty Frostings 2024, and they were playing Super Turbo on Mister, and Hokuto, who's a really probably one of the best, ST players there is this side of the, not from Japan. And then Yuki, who I trust, tremendously. They both played on it and immediately were like, it's not perfect. Like, this is why this is not perfect. Like, they pointed out immediately. So it's like,
that's nuts.
But they knew immediately, like, and they were even, walking through it. So I don't know what it is with some of the communities, if they just kind of like CVS2 was like that as well. Like, they don't give a shit. Like, I was talking to Silent Scope about it because I was trying to get into CVS2. And I was like, what do you guys play on? Like, what's the standard? Like, is it Dreamcast? Do you guys fuck with the collection, Super Guns? And he's like, oh, we're not divas like you guys. We just don't give a shit. Let's play on whatever. And I'm like, okay, cool. And at Texas Showdown,
they don't have parries. They don't have fucking...
At Texas Showdown, like
of a second to fucking hit forward. You know what I mean?
I'm an ass CVS2 player, but at Texas Showdown, I had to play on the collection and a Super Gun back to back, 100% different games. Like, I even told him, like, this is completely, one's way faster than the other. Like, Super Gun's pretty slow, but collection was like super quick to me. Like, so yeah, I don't know. I mean, we may get to that point where like CPS3s just die, but like I feel like in the third strike community, like boards are not really the issue, right? Like cabs are usually the choke point. Like cabs are the choke point, right? Like, I mean, you have an abundance of board.
Well, if you don't have a cab, you don't have a board. If you don't have a board, you don't have a cab.
Right.
They go hand in hand. So they're both going to be checkpoints or choke points. Sorry, but I'm Team Supergun.
Okay. You like Supergun?
Now let me ask you.
Have you played on the Evo ones?
No, I did not. What makes the Evo ones so bad?
It's I mean, there's obviously a delay, which some people told me it could possibly be my stick, but like I saw things on those that I haven't seen before, like for
maybe they weren't using updated converters.
I don't know. Maybe the converters. Like Arlie had told me too. Like afterwards, he was like, "What version of the stick did you have it on?" I was like, "I had it on PC because I came straight from Fightcade here to Evo."
I always do PS3.
Yeah, and he's like, "Yeah, I think PS3 or PS4 is actually like 2 or 3 frames less lag than the other one." And I'm like, "Okay, I didn't know that."
How do you know that?
It's Arlieth, bro. He knows fucking.
It is Arlieth.
If there's one guy about frames and inputs and lag, it's Arlieth. Like I trust him,
No. And can we all agree that this is the snobby third strike community here?
Absolutely, yeah. But
I noticed 2 frames. Like, come on.
You can, but I promise you can. Like, especially me, like a cab owner. Like, I get to like. I know it's different for some people. They only get to play on cab sometimes. But like, I go downstairs and I play on that, and I come and play Fightcade sometimes. Like, I'll have a.
Fightcade is different. That's a whole nother fucking beast.
Yeah, and then even like Supergun, like I can tell, I can feel it.
What TV are you playing on? I have like $2,000. I have two $2,000 PVMs that I play on.
I mean, the CRTs are CRTs different? I don't even know if the CRTs are different.
So it's a PVM is a professional video monitor.
Compared one of those hospital ones or whatever,
It's a old studio, TV studio one.
Yep.
So they're super high end, but to be honest, I have a 20-inch CRT with component. It feels just as good to me. It looks good. It feels good. Maybe I'm just the Unga Bunga Hugo. Like, I just have 20. It don't fucking matter, I don't have to combo. I don't have to fucking do shit. I just trick you into getting fucking gigas.
Yeah, and then see, Zed says like the latency on the Evo Super Guns wouldn't come from anywhere. But I also saw like weird shit on that I haven't seen before.
Oh, so the decoders, yeah.
Yeah, like I saw like Thy Almighty, like an Oro player. He hit like a Tengu Stone combo, and like, you know how like Ibuki will sometimes do the like SA1 Super, and the game slows down or whatever. Like it actually like. You can see the frames drop and it like slows down completely. I saw that with like Tengu Stones, which I haven't seen before. And then obviously like playing and just like it just felt once again like I felt like I had center blocks on my feet. Like my character did not move as quick as it normally does. I couldn't react to things quicker. Could be I just lost 2 Dudleys and they just fucking jumped at me and I suck and I can't react to it. But yeah, and then we have a local player here too who owns cabs and some super guns, and I borrowed his super gun for a Kigus event that I threw. One time, and it just doesn't feel right, man. I don't know. So
we need. This is the dream of mine, and this is me being part of the FGC in the third strike community. I want a definite fucking. I'm tired of this. Like, oh no, it's better than this. There's ways where you can measure frame input, lag, delay, and everything, and I guarantee you. If you know how a cabinet works, The only difference in a super gun and a fucking cabinet is the decoder, right? Because you still have to go from JAMA.
I can barely
to
turn my
super
cabs
gun.
on. I'm not gonna lie.
I guess you go from JAMA, which is the connector, the long connector, in a cabinet, and off of that JAMA connector it goes to the buttons, it goes to the monitor, and stick and stuff. That's it.
Yeah.
So when you add a super gun, I guess the super gun, if it's shit enough, it could add a delay as well. I really would love to see a video where, I don't know, I've seen these fucking nerds on TV. They put this thing on the fucking TV and that flashes and it shows like input delay and lag and shit. I want to see all right, so if we had to choose one player to be the tester, could it be Arliath?
Yeah, I'd probably put Zed2 in the chat. Like Zed, I trust a lot.
Zed? You think a Goki player?
I mean, just like Zed knows his shit. Like,
are we testing? You're talking about testing Supergun versus?
Yes. Who would be the tester?
I mean, yeah, we've done. So this is again ancient.
I'm not talking about on a shitty TV CRT. I'm talking about on a good PVM. I guess then we can throw one in with a normal CRT. Like I've got a Trinitron, I've got the PVMs. Yeah. And then we've got the cabs. I would love. Yeah, no,
this is ancient history. Probably 99% of the chat doesn't know this, but on SRK forum, so we didn't test Supergun versus cab. That would have been difficult. But me and my friend David actually tested. We could probably improve the methodology. We were kind of just making the methodology up as we went at the time. But we basically had the the light thing where you hit the button, the light lights up, and you're recording on 120 frames per second. Yeah. So we did that. We basically did that to compare arcade to Xbox 360, Fightcade 1. What else did we fucking test? I think we tested.
Did you have a super gun at the time? Like you've had one, or have you never had a super gun?
I have owned a super gun, and I have owned a cabinet. I don't think we felt there was any distinction between
test with both, though.
Yeah, like we didn't at the time. There was no conversation around those being different at all.
We got guys. We can come together. We can make this happen, and I guarantee this YouTube video would do so well.
Well, my plan is regardless.
I want to talk so much shit to some Optimus. I want to talk so much shit to him so bad.
Like I'm not gonna buy another board. So like my plan is even if Messer's like Mister's close, I'm putting a Mister in my third cab regardless. Like, if people are coming over to play.
Who's gonna bitch? The fucking Arliath?
Yeah,
top end, like the one percenters.
But I will say with like when it comes to like cab third strike, right? I do love that this community has just agreed like this is the battlefield, right? Like if I'm gonna go to a tournament, I'm playing on cab, I'm playing on original hardware. This is it. There's no excuses. There's no complaining. Like. Because I can tell you, like, seeing
yeah, you're right.
Seeing the Japanese play on those super gun setups at Evo, like, I watched Tominaga miss, like, 3 or 4 Stand Fierce SA2 combos on me. I was fucking Tominaga up in casuals, bro. He couldn't hit his stupid Tosa shit. Like, but you watch the Japanese footage, and he's hitting that shit 100% of the time, because it's, like, the timing is just...
But MOV won, though.
Yeah, I mean, MOV is a monster, bro.
I'm just kidding. I've played MOV personally. And fucking like that dude. He's cool as shit. So my test would be though is I wouldn't tell anybody. I would put it in a cab.
The blind test, yeah.
The blind test.
That's okay, but I have reservations about that. Only because.
Well, you would let them know at the end, of course.
Well, no, I have reservations about drawing conclusions from blind tests because I've had that thought before. But there's a lot of.
Is it a placebo effect?
Yeah, like you basically like it. It doesn't matter if each player can 100% tell the difference, like because for instance, and this is drawing from totally different space, but B flat versus A clarinets.
Fucking nerd.
Oh, here we fucking go, dude.
This conversation has very similar. There are similar kinds of conversations around all sorts of stuff. Clarinet's the one I'm familiar with. B flat versus A clarinet, of course, are a half step apart. And a lot of people will say, why don't you just play the A parts on the B flat clarinet? Why do you got to switch to the A clarinet to play the A clarinet parts? It's the same shit. And then a lot of people will come in and say, well, it just doesn't sound the same. They sound different enough. I can tell when it's the certain thing on the A versus the B flat. I can tell it's not the same. You got to play them both. And so people have done blind tests in that space, right? And they've said, okay, tell me which one's which right now. And people really aren't any better than guessing in that context.
Yep.
But that changes no one's mind. No one walks away from that saying, well, actually, I guess I was stupid, and there is no difference. They walk away saying, like, yeah, I can't tell in the moment, but I know. And I'm still going to play B flat and A. And I think that's what would happen with you. Basically have to prove with this hardware that it's identical. Like, you have to do all the testing to show there's no difference, or else people won't.
The question now, the thing is, if we don't tell them, they would never know.
I mean, you could just lie, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, I feel for like local events and stuff. Like, I always tell people, like, yeah, I'm a cab owner, I'm a purist or whatever. But like when it comes to local events, just play on whatever you can. Like, if you're playing your boy and your monthly local, like
on PS3, who gives a shit, dude? Have fun.
Who gives it? Like, you know,
drink.
You're probably not gonna lose because it's whatever. But I'm talking like, if you have a national championship, you have your Jazzy, your 3SO, like even these majors too, like fuck, they have money. Fuck it, they can make that shit happen. Like if we're making it happen, grassroots with authentic equipment, like the big majors can make it happen too, right? Like those, yeah, you should go into that knowing like this is what I'm playing on. Because even with the modern games, if after some big Street Fighter 6, Strive, whatever events, go to Twitter, dude. They're bitching about everything, like PS5 speed, the monitors, sound, like so. Like I know people give us a lot of shit, like you guys are just divas and you only want to play on us. It's like look at modern games, dude. I watch a Punk crash out every month, dude. I wait on his post. Yeah. Like he's always like
you're very much right.
It's like these setups are fucking garbage. Blah blah blah. Right. So it's like at least if you know, like okay, like I'm going to Jazzy, it's gonna be on arcade hardware, CPS3, good to go. And I mean even me, like you know, I'll play on Fightcade. I can tell it's not the same, but if I go to a cab tournament, give me 30 minutes, an hour, just sitting there grinding and playing, you get the speed down. You know, you do. You pick it up. So
like I said. Now, if you go from PS3 to arcade cabinet, of course you're going to feel the difference. But good players adjust.
Yeah,
and that's all I'm going to
say. Yeah.
So Ralph did bring up a random ass question, and I'm going to sidetrack real quick because I want to answer this one. Ralph, shout out to Ralph by the way in chat. Random ass question. You lots have been to arcade. How's the experience there?
It's just
I'm gonna tell my experience on 3SO2. I had 2 complaints the whole time I was there, and I'm pretty sure I let people know what my complaint were because if you don't have constructive criticism, you can't fix it. My 2 complaints were there was only 2 bathrooms with 175 people.
Yep.
And nowhere to sit. There was 1 couch.
Yep.
The only place to sit was if you were on cab, and I'm not good enough to sit down and relax on cab.
Yeah.
So I got to sit down maybe 1 minute every hour. So other than that, dude, the arcade is probably, like I said, we spoke about this earlier, Ralph, and I want to beat a dead horse, but arcade was probably one of the best experiences I've ever had with a community, with Third Strike, and everything in general. Just like next door was the fucking Dollar General. You got if you want a beer, guess what? Go get you a fucking deuce, you know, and get hammered. Go get a 12-pack of Modelo. Guess what? Oh, Dollar General closed. You walk right around the corner and there was that gas station.
Yep.
They killed you on prices, but whatever.
Yeah.
You still get your beer. So now, Ralph, if you're still in chat, sorry, I know this is a podcast. I highly advise watch the video walkthrough of Arcade 3 or 3SO 3, whatever you want to call it. 3SO 2026. Do the walkthrough. There's a basketball court. There's a fucking side fucking hustle chill area. There's fucking a bar that you can smoke cigarettes in, first off.
Incredible.
That will have 3SO playing and announcements, right?
Yeah, that's what we're working on right now. Yeah. So. And then a second venue too.
Ice corner. There's fucking dude. If you want to play Frankie, like Frankie will probably be hustling in the basketball court with a basketball. So if you see Frankie in the back with a basketball, bro, don't do it. Don't do it. And there's like what 4 bathrooms this time.
Yeah, you got to walk next door, so you'll have one at the actual arcade. and then you'll
Dude.
have 3 bathroom stalls in the bar next door. And when I say next door, it's literally like next door. Like you're
Yeah,
just gonna
literally, you
walk.
walk in one door, walk out the other, right?
Yeah, and then we have a second venue now too, because there's like 2 venues basically. Like they have Central Arts where they do a lot of their like art programs. They have their 3D printer there, T-shirt printing. They host art classes there. So there's gonna be a bunch of seating and things there that's just casual, where you can go lay on the couch, sit down. I'll see if we can maybe put some like if we have super guns, maybe some blitz or something like that over there just to fuck off on. There's 3 bathrooms over there too, and
Get my
then
dick hard.
3 at the bar, and then 1 at the actual venue. So yeah, there's gonna be. We're trying to fix the bathroom situation because I will say too, like the first year we got 80, right? I did not plan on 175 the next year.
You
Like,
literally over doubled the amount of.
the week
that
before, like I think we were close to 100 the week before, and I was already sitting there like, damn, 100 players. Okay, cool, that's awesome.
You're
We
like,
hit it, and then I'd wake up every morning and I just see like register, because I have all the notifications sent to my phone, and I'm like, fuck, okay. And then like I think the Wednesday before, I was like, okay, yeah, we're gonna hit 175, like. Yeah, and then I talked to Josh, who's Cedric's dad, who's like kind of like the venue owner for the most part, and I'm like,
I did get to meet him.
Yeah.
Shout outs to him as well.
And I was like, what's the fire code? He's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, so I was like, are we gonna get shut down? And he's like, nah, I don't fucking care. The city's good. They'll be cool with us. And I'm like, all right, yeah, cool, all right. So
Yeah.
But,
So yeah, sorry, I kind of went off topic there, but I just wanted to let Ralph know, please, guys, if you were thinking about going to 3SO, like this is their job to shield this shit, but I'm just here as a guest. But I'm telling you, 3SO, and I say this every Wednesday, 3SO is where it's at.
No, thank you, appreciate.
I can't say much, but we have what, 4 verified guests?
I'll say this. There's 11 Japanese players making the trip this year.
We're allowed to say that. Okay, so I secretly told one person that. I didn't know if I was allowed to say 11 confirmed.
I've been.
Okay, so there's 11 confirmed.
Yeah, 11 confirmed thus far. 4 we're taking care of. 3 just running community events.
4 so far.
Well,
right?
yeah. Well, 3 we're taking care of, and then the 4th one actually we put together through donations from you guys. If you go to 3sopen.com, there's like some GoFundMe stuff. We've got some big donations. Shout outs to like Big Red, a couple other guys who donated some money, and then my own money to bring another player out. So we're actually gonna have 4 invitational guests that we're bringing, and then Chance won the Newton Auto Qualifier, which the Japanese did their own event. They were not. I will say, like, I told Mimura how much money he made for winning the Open, and he's like, "What the fuck?" Like, because they don't play for money over there whatsoever.
Is that good or bad?
I mean, he was like shocked because he's like, "I've never won any money playing Third Strike whatsoever." He's
curious. I'm gonna interrupt here.
Yeah.
I didn't realize Third Strike Open paid out. What was the payout, if you don't mind me asking?
I don't know the total amount, but I think Mimura made like $1,600. I think it was
$1,600.
Yeah,
guys.
And then
you not hear this. First place made $1,600 at a Third Strike tournament.
Yeah, so
that's unheard of.
So he got paid that out. Yamoda got some. Hayao got some. But they don't play for money over there, so they were like kind of shocked by that. Yeah. So when they
got their flight paid for, plus made $1,600. Probably had free food. Free living.
We take care of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Ray and Lance and Cho and all them fucking dudes at DFW.
So Mimura was shocked at how much he made. So after we invited him back, so I was like, "Hey, you won. I want you to come back defend your title. I feel that's important." He's like, "Yeah, absolutely." He told me like, "Hey, I haven't spent any of that money. Can I invest that back in like what you're doing? Like, can I throw a big tournament here in Japan and like fly out someone else to come experience this?" And I was like, dude, fucking, once again, thug tears, like, because back in the day, like Lance will tell you, like the SBO qualifiers for America to like win to get a flight paid for to go to Japan to play them was everything in the U.S. scene. Like you wanted to win your SBO qualifier to go play them. So for them to say like, hey, we want to come play you guys, like we want to come out and I was like, that's, I was like talking to my wife, and she's like, are you emotional right now? I'm like, shut the fuck up. All right. This is important. This is important. All right. This is important. Like, so our little game is very important. So
to even have, so as Southeast Throwdown, the owner of Southeast Throwdown, to even have Cooney play in our tournament meant the world to me. To even have my favorite French player,
Niabon, yeah,
play in our tournament, and I'm pretty sure we had Ginky play in our tournament as well.
When he came over,
because I was going through my list, and there was a player named Ginky with the tag JPN.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't remember if Ginky ever played in our tournament, but how is he in my list?
Someone's probably being a fraud. I did not let Ginky on Fight Kid. I would never do that to him.
Yeah. So, anyways, Niabon is my dude. Niabon will say no.
Yeah. No. So
I love, dude. Just to have someone want to play in your tournament, I couldn't imagine if Japan did a tournament saying we're gonna fly out the American Third Strikes.
Yeah.
How nuts would America go to fly out to Japan, and then just how we idolize the Japanese players, and for them to turn around and say, we want to go to your tournament.
Yeah.
So like, because we always say Japan nuts all over fucking America. You know, it's there's no comparison. And I think we're at a time and space now where America is kind of moving up in the Third Strike scene, and Japan's kind of noticing, saying, you know what? Maybe they might be better than we think, you know?
No, absolutely, yeah. And I had a real conversation with them about that, too, because they were like, we were shocked at, like, you know, obviously our elite players, your Nika Kao, your Frankie, your Mir, your Yuki Spencers, 5-star, those guys, like, those are elite players, but they're like, we were shocked at, like, what was lying, like, beyond that. Like, they have no fucking idea about Boa whatsoever. Like, you know, when I was riding home with Genki and
I saw that tweet from Genki about Boa.
Well, I was riding home with Genki and Shinta because it was like 45 minutes from my house to arcade. So like I would ride home every night with Genki and Shinta because they were staying with us, and they were like, they were shocked. They couldn't figure it out. Like they were watching the footage in the car, like trying to figure out like how do I approach this guy? Like I don't know, blah blah blah. Like they were shocked at like we don't have like they have. I think like the closest they have over there is like Munakata, so like Oro. But like they were like we had Boa, though, right? We had no idea this existed over here in the States. Like, and I was like, there's
Boa is deadly.
Yeah, there's
deadly Oro.
So they were shocked at like our level of play, and that's what they were saying. Like, you know, the elite, like obviously they have their gods over there, but like, you know, we have our elite players too, and then underneath that they're like, man, like everyone's good. Like there's no free win. So yeah.
Good. I love that they're sweating when they come over here. Let's talk about some Remy's.
Remy's? Oh, Remy players? Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure the guy to talk about are Remy players.
My hatred for Remy.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Is ungodly.
Yeah.
If you play Remy, you could suck a cat dick. Just saying. And that's a huge shout out to Apple Shampoo. Probably. Do y'all know much about Apple Shampoo?
I don't actually. No.
So Apple Shampoo is our local like Carolina Remy, and I put him up there with probably Dagger. To be honest, he has shown so much improvement lately. Because you know we flew Dagger G out to Jazzy one year. We flew Neem out to 3SO.
Yep.
And this year I'm bringing Apple Shampoo with me to 3SO.
Yes, sir.
I told him I'd buy him a ticket, and I'd give him a place to stay. And the amount of work Apple Shampoo has been putting into the Remy game lately is nuts. Like, I'm not trying to just like call anybody out and just like try to be sentimental just because he's close, a homie. But this dude has been putting so much fucking work in. Like, nobody wants to play a fucking Remy, right? So I'm really excited. I'm really, really excited to see how Apples does at 3SO, because I think he's going to do some damage. He's been getting in a lot of top 8s lately with Remy and Southeast Throwdown run the set. And I don't mean to demoralize Southeast Throwdown with a Remy getting top 8. Like, we're that shit, you know what I mean, to let a Remy in there. But Apples has been doing work, man. I just wanted to do a quick shout out to Apples as well. I mean, Daddy Smurf, he can suck a cat dick too. He's another Remy from South. But yeah. Let's speaking about characters and people with 3SO, who do you expect, without spoiling anything, who do you want to see in top 8?
The two players we haven't announced yet.
Don't say their names.
Yeah,
don't say their names.
Very strong, very strong. Like,
yes, yep.
America has its work cut out for us, and that's them too. Not even counting Mimura and Hayao. That's already like
not even no Japanese. Let's say American players.
America's
what American players would you like to see?
I mean, Frankie Nika. Nika is Captain America.
That you would like to see in top 8.
Like to see. I want to see Lance's bum ass in top 8. Like
a bum motherfucking chun. Okay.
Yeah, like Lance can absolutely do it if he's locked in and focused. He can do it. Yuki Spencer, obviously, that's like he's one of my favorite players. Yeah. Like Yuki Spencer is insane. He doesn't even. I mean, last year for 3SO, I think he only lost to Mimura and Amir, and he came straight off the couch. Like, all right, I'll come play with you guys.
Lose to, but
yeah, like I mean, those guys are gods at the game. So it's like, yeah, them. I want to see Poe do some damage this year too. Like,
dude,
I am
Jazzy,
number one Poe fan at this point.
Winner. Hold on. Let's divert real quick again. Did you guys tune in to the Jazzy season 7 finale?
Yeah, we were all watching in Discord. We were all losing our shit during Poe's run because, like,
bro,
it was one of those things where it's like every single thing he did was like, even if it was wrong, like he would still fix it and like come back.
Yes.
Like, he was just so confident in his gameplay. Like that. Yes. That run was incredible, and I was losing my shit because me and Poe text back and forth because we're old men, like we don't use Discord or anything like that. So I'm literally texting Poe like, "You fucking did it! Fuck you! I can't believe it!" Like blah blah blah. Just
I even sent him that gif. I'm like, "That's what." You know, it's like the little kid at the table. Yeah. And all the kid did was answer right. Dude, I was at my wife's birthday dinner. We're at this higher end restaurant. I've got this napkin with my phone right here, like kind of hiding it, and I've got the Twitch up and I'm watching, and my wife, we were like kind of both like, I'm like, dude, if he fucking beats Amir, dude, he washed Amir 2-0. That's fucking nuts. I don't think anybody's ever put Amir in losers at a Jazzy.
Amir got booed. That was insane to me. Like,
that's insane.
I was like,
you know Amir, like you just want to give him a hug, dude. It's like,
yeah,
he's the biggest teddy bear ever. And so we're at this dinner. You know, like, dude, you got like multiple windows. And I took a picture of all of us, like not me in there, but like everybody that was there. And I'm watching the whole fucking dinner. My wife is cool with it, which shout outs to my wife. And where I'm like, if he does this and this, and then if this happens, it's never happened before. And then we get in the truck, right? I'm like, guys, before we leave, this is grand final. I have my phone out with my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, and my wife. We're all in the truck watching this. I'm like, if Poe does this, and we're all cheering Poe on, like, so I even sent Poe the picture of us all at the wedding, or not wedding, the dinner.
Yep.
We're all cheering fucking Poe on. So huge shouts out to Poe. I would love to see. Do we know if Poe's coming?
He's coming. Yeah, he's already signed up. Yeah.
Poe is coming.
Yeah,
Good.
And he did pretty well when he was in Japan over there. Like he went, I think last year during was it Cooperation Cup or whatever, and he beat Cooney and Hayao back to back in the team tournament.
That's nuts.
Like, so like Poe's a beast. I always love to see that guy win. Like that's I told him like you fucking hairy chested, big red blooded American winning machine. Yeah,
I would love to see Poe top 8. You know who I really want to see top 8? Now, I don't know if this has been discussed or anything, but has anybody talked to Boa? Is Boa going?
Boa, I never know. I mean, even last year, he was like, I don't think I knew until like a week before, if that. So, yeah. Resolve too. Yeah.
Resolve, he could be one, yeah. I haven't met Resolve yet, but dude, I am probably one of Boa's biggest fans.
Yeah.
And I will push Boa until he hates me. To achieve greatness.
I think he maybe...
And just to see Boa go from hitbox to arcade into like...
well, I even told Boa, like, hey, bro, my bad. Like, I thought it was just a hitbox. My apologies. Like, I got to eat some crow on this one. Like, my fault.
Boa needs like a mini documentary about the hitbox and arcade and just telling everybody to suck his ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, but I think Boa is world class with Oro. Like when it comes to both Resolve and Boa, I think they may be the best with their character in the world.
Resolve is
Urian,
right?
Yeah. When it comes to both of them, I feel like they may be the best in their the world with their character. And that's not me just like being
I agree.
a dick. Like,
And I've told Boa many of times,
like
you
I
are
mean,
the best Oro, bro.
even
Fucking kill it.
Genki and Shinta were just like, yeah, we don't have much like that. Like Munakata is the closest, and I know Munakata and Boa kind of talk back and forth, or at least they steal each other's footage. I talked to Munakata a bit about Boa, and he was like, "Oh, Boa is so good. Like Boa is so good."
Could you
so,
imagine having Japanese players talk about you like that?
I know, right?
He's like nonchalant about it, like nonchalant.
So,
Like
but
fuck that, dude.
But yeah, I definitely want Boa to return because
yeah. What about Bubbles? What's going on with Bubbles lately? No Jazzy, no nothing. I haven't heard of Bubbles in a while.
And I don't know if I can make this public, but fuck it, why not? He may be moving back to Jersey, or not Jersey,
New York,
Long Island, or whatever the fuck.
Long Island, New York. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I think.
So he's Texas currently, correct?
Yeah, he's been down here, I think, since about a year now, but I believe he's moving back. So he's a big family man. He's got stuff going on up there. Yeah. I absolutely get
fucking
it.
Manhattan, Texas, same shit. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, so he'll be moving back to New York. So, but he's coming back for the Open, so he will be. So yeah.
Good. That's another player I just love being around. Bubbles is fantastic. Yeah. Like I said, Amir, Tom Barry, all those guys, man, all big teddy bears.
Yeah.
You show up to these events and then you see these like Third Strike legends and you're like, I'm kind of afraid to talk to them. And then you realize like we all just want to have a beer and play a game. And... Fucking awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be a stacked event this year. It's capped at 175. Sorry guys, I can't TO any more than that. So make sure you sign up.
Sign up now if you want in.
Yeah. So
now is that 175 including the Japanese players? And special guest, essentially.
Maybe 183. We'll go with that. It's capped at that. I can run a 183 man bracket. If it gets over 200, I mean, me and Lance talked about this too. It's like running pools, and I kind of just, my life would be so much easier if I ran pools. Like it would be the.
Why though? Like, so let's talk about this a little bit. Okay. So why is pools easier to run than one big bracket?
So when
you tell the fucker what station they play on, and they come report to you. It should be that easy, right?
Pools are much easier. Pools are much easier because you're running smaller tournaments at one time. So it's like if I'm running 4 pools, it's, I don't know the math on that, 172 divided by 4. What is that, like a 50, 40-something man tournament, right?
Essentially, something like that. Yeah.
So you only have 40-something people, maybe a little bit more in the venue at one time, because if your pool's not till 6 p.m. and you don't have to play, you're going to be late showing up for the most part. Most people are, or they're going to leave and go get food. When you're running a tournament with 175 people in the venue at the same time, they can't really leave. They can't go get food. They can't do much. So it's like now baby. Singles, like during that, there was a point where like my bracket runners could not move. No one could fucking hear us. Like we're screaming like, yo, Lance, you're playing Jimbo on station 4. My plan was like, yeah, call out stuff. My bracket runner is going to go grab those 2 players. They're going to show them what their station is to play, report back. We couldn't even move. Like Cedric was on a ladder, I think, and the second.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, he was up there screaming at people.
So
but you do realize you have JimboFGC showing up to Third Strike Open.
Yes, sir. I'll get you the biggest
with a program that can ding people's Discord when their match is ready and tell them what station to go to.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So.
Oh, I just knocked my beer over. Fuck.
Need a break?
It's not much. No.
Okay.
It's not much. I might need to go grab another beer because I've been babying this fucking beer because I don't want to get up and get another one.
All right. Well, go grab another brewski, and then we'll get into some questions. Maybe we can make some announcements about the Open this year.
Ooh, announcements.
Yeah.
But like announcements. All right, I'll be right back.
Go ahead. What up, Lance?
Hi. Howdy.
What's going on, chat? We got Joey said start GGG for us. Yeah, I feel like all the worst case scenarios that could happen during a tournament happened during 3SO. Like there's a fucking storm outside. We lost the internet. Start GG was freezing. Like, yeah, just it was a rough one. So got through it though. Got Ichiro in the chat. Evan. If you don't know Evan, he's a newer player, but he's been the one putting together all those amazing video trailers. For the players and arcades, so shout outs to Evan Ichiro. He's the GOAT, amazing editor. Coop Dupe said still the best turn. Appreciate that, man. Means a lot. Really does. Question for Jimbo. More news. Okay, cool. We can talk about that. Yeah, we got some questions coming up. If you guys have any questions for Jimbo, go ahead and drop them in the chat. I got some from the set Discord earlier, but if you guys want to drop some in here, that'd be much appreciated. Yeah, Evan says cool video tomorrow. We're gonna get into that. Yes, sir.
Tell me more soon.
Lance, what is your foreign policy?
So, when I run for president, that's what you're asking me?
Yeah. How many Lone Stars did Jimbo have each night at 3? I said, dude, I don't know. Like, I drank so much. And I was just, like, running around, so I was just sweating off the beers.
You said Lone Stars?
Yeah, how many Lone Stars did you have, Jimbo?
1.
Just 1? That's it?
Dude, you gave me that one at your house.
That was it?
Yeah.
Mm.
Maybe
Okay.
2. Maybe 2 at your house. I think I just had 1 or 2 at your house.
This year we're going to rectify that. Oh, that's sick.
Yay for AI tracking.
PBR, Modelo's, pretty much anything we get our hands
Modelo's
on.
basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Anything Coors, anything that... Dude, have you ever seen a Dollar General sell out of beer?
Yeah, we sold
Come to
them.
3XL.
That poor
Come to
guy
3XL.
next door. That poor guy.
I guarantee you they saw the sales that weekend and were like, what the fuck?
Yeah. What the fuck happened that weekend? Why? So, all right. So
All right.
we got
Yeah,
some,
what's up? What do we got going on?
We got some questions from the
Anybody
chat.
talking shit in chat?
So not a lot
MPG?
of questions from the Discord, but I'll put this
Yeah, that's all dumbass shit.
Someone with the anime name, I can't pronounce it. I'm not gonna try because I'm a white boy from Texas. But they said, ask Jimbo who his favorite American, Japanese, or American and Japanese 3DS players are. Non-Hugo players only, though. So
Fuck.
no YSB, no
Non-Hugo favorite American player that I like to watch or root for. Non-Hugo. What? That's a dick question to ask. Who asked?
It was some anime name. I can pull it up.
Man, was it in my Discord?
It was in your Discord, yeah.
I'll write them up later. Non-Hugo American player would be. Damn. To be honest, was it Coop Dupe? It better not have been Coop Dupe who asked that question. He don't have a Japanese. I'm trying to think. I'm sorry. That's a hard question to ask. Non-Hugo. I want to see. I've got 2. I love Boa. Don't get me wrong. I want to see Boa succeed so bad. I want to see his confidence grow, and I want to see him take that W. I'm on number 7.
Yeah, I'm
nasty.
on 6 for me. 6.
Dude, you were supposed to have 2. It's a good night. But no, and then let's say Japanese player. I mean, I don't pay attention to a lot of Japanese players, to be honest. So if I had to guess, if out of all the Japanese players I met that's not a Hugo, I really like Mamora or MOV. Dude, MOV was awesome.
Oh yeah, you see him at CEO last year? Were you at CEO?
Yeah, I played him and hung out with him at CEO. So either MOV is my Japanese and Apple/Boa probably am my American. I would love to see Troy play more. Like, Troy is my fucking homie. And I know Troy is a good player, but he has the fuck it mentality. But yeah, there we go. That's it.
Troy told me he's going to be at CEO, so I'm hyped to get to hang out with Troy for the weekend.
He's going to be there as a spectator.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine with me. Beers and third strike still. We're good.
Yeah, he'll still play casual, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, I can't make CEO because my surgery is happening that day, but
damn.
Try.
All right. Well, I'll have a couple beers for you, so.
Appreciate that.
Doc3292 asks, question for Jimbo. More new set merchandise coming out very soon? ? I got a set shirt. I got the Yun one. That's sick.
You got the Yun one? I've got a Chun-Li one.
Nice. The psychedelic one is really good.
Yeah, the Psychedelic Warriors. That's my creation, is the Psychedelic Warriors. A lot of people apparently don't like the red, white, and black wavy psychedelic look. I love it. I think it's amazing. Yes, there is going to be stuff in the works. The first person to take over 13 wins in a set. Right now, we're tied with Juju Main, Boa, and Poe for the most wins in a Southeast Throwdown. If you join Southeast Throwdown, and if you can break 13 wins, not even in a row, I'm going to hire an artist to make you a t-shirt that will be for sale on SoutheastThrowdown.com.
Hell yeah. All right, love it.
So, yes, more merch is coming. I've got some ideas. It's just I've been very lazy. Like I said, I run a business. I do Southeast Throwdown. I got a lot going on right now. And just merch is not one of them. I haven't been into the art. Speaking of Cedric, hello. But yeah, it's not AI art either, you fucks. If you think it's AI art, you can suck my asshole.
Dude, I kind of want
you
like
open your mouth.
Like blatant AI shirt. I think would be funny.
Dude, can I do it? Should I do it?
Just funny as fuck. It's got 7 fingers and shit.
It's gonna have a video of me going to ChatGPT, getting a design, me typing it in and working it, and then putting it on a t-shirt. And you can order that. The Jimbo AI fucking t-shirt, because apparently I get fucking accused of that shit. All right, let me not get into let me not get into it.
Kind of talking through that, like you have a lot on your plate. How, like, kind of talk about the TO experience, because like me, I know like I almost stress out more as being a TO than playing. Like, you know, if you go to an event and you kind of play and you lose, it's like whatever, right? Like, I mean, it matters because like I'm a competitive person, I don't want to lose, but if I fuck up an experience for someone, that feels like so much worse to me, especially if they're like flying out. So like kind of talk through like the TO blues, because being a TO is hard, man, and it's kind of a thankless position. Like people are just like, I'm here, I'm consuming your product.
No one knows who Jimbo is. It's like you said, it's a thankless thing. I mean, people do know who I am just because I get on comms and everything, but you're 100% right. It's a thankless job. When you get there, you want to make sure every single person has best experience that they can, right? And as a TO with me, I've ran one run this set local, right? It was when Retro Rev had his arcade. Shout outs to Rev. He had quite a few head-to-heads that we would link together to make, or whatever. Blast Cities to make them head-to-heads, not versus. And when I ran my tournament there, it was called Parry This. It was Southeast Throwdown Presents Parry This. I had people grilling out. We had beer that we were passing out. This guy walked up to the door. He was like, "Hey man, I've got these lumpias for sale. Like, do you want to buy any?" I said, "How much for the whole thing?" I bought the whole fucking thing, and I went around and I passed it to everybody. Dude, as a tournament organizer, my main goal is to make sure everybody's happy, which is damn near impossible to do. But I'm going to do whatever I can. Like, so my main concern is, why would they come to my tournament compared to another? Let's say if your tournament was on the same day as my tournament, what could I do to make people want to come to my tournament over yours? And if that's passing out lumpia, if that's cooking hot dogs and burgers, and offering drinks, anything I can do, I'm going to go over the top. And that kind of goes back to me being the business owner that I am. So I own a local video game store, and I don't mean to toot my own horn, but when I have close to 7 years of a brick and mortar business and I have a 4.9 stars on Google with pushing 400 reviews, that's my goal. And I put it into my business. I put it into my TOing. Like, when I TO and you walk through that door, you are my customer, essentially.
Absolutely. Yep.
And without customers, I couldn't have a business.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So my job is to make sure that customer is taken care of, greeted, tell them goodbye and make sure they have the best experience walking in and out of that door. So as a TO for like Southeast Throwdown, everything that I do, I want my streams to look top tier. I want you to feel welcome. Like, I don't care if you have blue hair. I don't care if you're gay. I don't care if you're straight. I don't care if you're black. I don't give a fuck if you're white. It doesn't matter. Like, we're all here so we can talk shit, have a good time, and we all push that boundary. You know what I mean? Like, people's feelings are going to get hurt no matter what.
Yeah.
And I want everybody to feel welcome. So if you're super sensitive, we know you're super sensitive. We have people in our Discord that's super sensitive, but we don't mess around with them as we would other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. No, I like that you use the term customer, because it's like they're customers in that sense, but it's like, let's be real here. Like, we don't make any money off this shit. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, you with your actual business, yeah, but when it comes to TOing, like fighting games,
as a TO, no, we didn't make no money. I made $0 off a parry that.
Yeah, it's like, I've had people ask me like, oh, like, are you dealing well with your stuff? It's like, no, I'm like thousands in the hole from this. Like, like, well, why? And I'm like, oh, because I love it. It's fun. It's fun.
Because we love this fucking community, dude. Without this community, I wouldn't have a place to go have a fucking beer with the homies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's
so like,
and then too, when it comes to like a tournament experience, right? Like, it doesn't matter if you're the absolute best person, like the best player, number one. Like, it doesn't matter if it's fucking Show coming over, right? Like, obviously he's a god or whatever. If the worst player who goes 0-2, that guy is just as important as the number one player, right? Like, they should be treated the exact same.
Dude.
Like, so at events, I always try to walk around, like, thank people for coming, because it's like they spent a lot of money to come out to this thing, you know? Like, they flew, they did their entry fee, they took their PTO. Like, this is a vacation for a lot of people. So it's like,
exactly. It really goes back to the thing where without that person who went 0-2, I wouldn't have a tournament. Without that person that went 5-0, I wouldn't have a tournament. It goes equal both ways, because that person can't go 5-0 if they didn't have an 0-2 person, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
And it's like, this is a lot of people's escape from everything. So it's like, I want to give them a good experience, you know, regardless of like what they do in the tournament. Like, even if you go 0-2 and it sucks, it's like, fuck, I had a good time. I got to meet my friends. Like, got to meet all these people from the internet. Everyone was really welcoming. Like, that's what it should be about. Like, competition's great and I love it, and that creates hype and everyone enjoys that. But like, the community aspect matters just as much to me. So
just as much. And I will say, I've never. What was it? Was it 3SO is the first time I've ever went 0-2?
Hard tournament though.
Or was it Brooklyn third? Last third.
Also hard tournament.
Both of them. I've never went 0-2 in my life. And I think it was 3SO that I went 0-2. Maybe. I can't remember. It's 3SO or last third, but I will say that's the only time, and I felt like dog shit after that. But the community we came back together, and it's like, you know what, fuck it, who cares?
Lance,
we do see in chat Lance is terrible at running tournaments. Damn, Lance.
Yeah.
You just get
Lance, I don't know.
Left and right. Because I thought Lance did great at 3SO too, right?
Lance did good, yeah. I think the pre-co-op tournament I gave over to him, because I was like, I'm exhausted from the past 2 days. It's 12 o'clock p.m. or noon, and I've had like 4 or 5 beers already. Like, this is your day to shine, buddy. Run this shit. Take sign-ups. And Lance came through with flying colors. He did well. So, Lance, do you not agree? Did you not do well?
Oh, I don't. I remember very little. As I recall, on Sunday, everyone got there an hour late.
Yep.
We kind of just were like, let's just run the tournament. As I recall, we missed that we seeded the Ibuki teams to play each other, so that was fun. And the Ibuki teams let me have it for that one. They were one of the Ibuki players. I was walking to McDonald's with Kang and Shinsei, right? And one of the Ibuki players is like, Lance, you get so much like shit talk to you, like everyone's so mean to you. And I was like, oh. And he was like, and now I see that you deserved it all.
Damn, Shinsei is my favorite player now. That's the goat.
Oh, no, one of the Ibuki players did.
No, okay. It wasn't Shinsei? Okay. Which Ibuki is
going
that?
over chat a little bit, I see a Power Ombre /set merch dropping soon.
Oh.
Which, if you've been paying attention to Southeast Throwdown, what is it, 8 in a row now?
Yeah. Yeah,
Nika KO has won.
Nika came to my house to play cab games and was running upstairs and playing his matches on Joe's setup and then back down to.
Who can beat Nika KO for Southeast Throwdown? That's going to be a tough one. I'm pretty sure Nika's going to get the 14th win unless Boa steps up. Boa, Juju Man, or Poe, they're the ones. So yeah, I'm just going through chat real quick, and Raging Raven says, Jimbo getting me a stick, one of the main reasons I got so into 3S when I went to 3SO last year. So if you didn't know this about me, I'm going to toot my horn a little bit more. I love this community so much. I buy sticks, and then when someone needs one, I will ship it to you.
Nice. Okay.
So I've shipped out a couple sticks right now where people are like, my stick's broke. I'm like, I'm not competing because it, especially like someone like Raging Raven. If you know who Raven is, that is a Tennessee Titan. There's 2 Titans in Tennessee. That's a Raven, the Yun, and Boa, the Oro. And of course, a Titan needs a stick. I'm gonna fucking shoot you one. So, like I said, I love this community. And if you need help with the stick, let me know. I've bought plenty of them. I will ship you one. I want everybody playing right now. Jimbo for president? Yeah, right. You wouldn't like my fucking policies.
All right then.
I've been called Jimbo Hussein before. I've been called Jimbo Bin Laden before. Because I'm a... Okay, Boa's sitting here saying Raven the best player TN. I don't know. It's Boa and...
Them boys can play some third strike. I will say that.
Yeah, exactly. So I used to run I didn't run a business. So I used to do furniture. And I did a lot of commercial furniture, such as like cubicles and like desk and offices and shit like that. So I ran a crew of upwards to 10 man children, and they all called me like Jimbo Hussein or Jimbo Bin Laden. Because, dude, when I work, the first day, like, my nephew got a job with me. Like I was, okay, you need a job, I'll hire you. My sister called me that night saying, why is my son crying on a day that he had with you? It's because I don't fuck around. When a job is a job, I get the shit done and it's a job. Even my wife doesn't show up to my business anymore. It's like, so she used to come and help me, right?
Yeah.
She would come and help me on like Saturdays. And it got to the point where it's like, I don't like the way you're talking to me. Yeah. And like, cause like when you're there, you're my employee. You're not.
Yeah.
Like I take business very serious.
Yeah.
No. And so when these tournaments come around, I expect people to have roles, shit like that, and that's why I really like 3S.
Yeah. So like, yeah, I'm the same way. Like I'm very That's what I do for a living, operations. Like.
So you like a hierarchy.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like I want shit to like function properly. I want everyone to be like fulfilling the role 100%. Like I want things to like run well.
Jimbo Ramsey.
And if it doesn't work right, like that bothers me. Like my wife used to work at the same company as me, and she worked for a different boss.
Sandwich.
But she would come to me and be like, "Oh, blah 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 blah, and this happened. I can't believe my boss did this to me." And she'd look for me for like sympathy, and I'm like, "Okay, do you want me to respond as your husband, or do you want me to respond as your boss?"
Yes, exactly.
And she'd sit there and just be like, "Okay, boss," and I'm like, "Yeah, you're fucking up." Like I would say the exact same thing to you, blah blah.
Exactly.
If you want me to play the husband role, like, yeah, you know, blah blah blah, you know, it is what it is. Like maybe he was having a bad day, like. Yeah, so I
do the same thing with my wife. She'll come home and want to vent to me, and I'm like, well, have you ever maybe thought you're the problem? And that's terrible advice. Don't do that to your wife. But that's to me as an owner. I'm just like, well, if everybody's bitching the same thing, maybe it's you.
Yeah.
You never know.
So,
like you fucking donut. Yeah, like I would be Jimbo Ramsey in a heartbeat. It's fucking raw. And I'm like throwing plates and shit around, like throwing your stick on the ground and shit like that. It's not sand wall. And I'm like, bah, throwing that shit on the fucking ground. Shit.
All right, well, Lance, you want to get into the rapid fire questions? I'm gonna take a piss real quick, boys. These beers are rough on Vincent this evening. So let's go ahead and start the rapid fire questions, and I'm gonna take a piss. Or if you guys can hold until I get back, it'll be like 2 seconds.
Sure, we can.
Lance,
You held for me. Let's hold for you, right?
All right, got it.
Respect, mutual. We'll let Lance take care of this. Hold on, I'll do this too. Lance, you got this.
Sounds great. Okay. Hi, chat. How's it going? Oops.
I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna leave you alone by yourself like that.
Yeah.
Okay, what's good, chat? What are y'all drinking? What you got? What's your snacky snacks? Like, what do you got? What are you eating? What are you drinking on? Let us know. Oh, okay. Yes, more Lance. Raven has a Dr. Pepper. Zed has a Diet Dr. Pepper. Smurf's got a Coors. Okay.
But I've come around on diet soda lately.
I've been trying.
I was a hater. But it's okay.
But is it really better for us?
Yes. Yes.
Yes and no at the same time,
yes.
right?
I would say yes. I mean, yeah. There are downsides to diet soda, but probably regular soda has much higher downsides.
Look at Apple's trying to get me to talk about
I don't think it's the final goal.
Hmm?
I don't think you end on diet soda. I think you use diet soda as a transition back into water.
It's kind of like cigarettes to vaping to nothing.
Yeah.
The vaping is the diet.
Yeah.
Apple Shampoo trying to get me to talk about the 1998 Taco Bell promo game promoting Godzilla the movie.
Godzilla the movie is fucking sick, dude.
Sure.
1998 Godzilla is one of my favorite movies. I know it's trash. And okay, let me ask you guys. You're pushing 40, right? Both of you?
37, yep.
37. Lance, how old are you?
39.
Okay, yep. I'm right there with you. And so back in 1998, I went and watched the Godzilla movie in the theaters. And Taco Bell at the time had a promo where you get a Game Storm disc and you could take it home and you could play Godzilla 1998. It was called Godzilla Online. So it's an old video game that nobody knows about, right? It's dead. It's gone. You can't find shit about it online. And I'm working on a project to resurrect it right now. I now have a working machine where I have a server up online and you can play online together and everything. So I'm reverse engineering Godzilla 1998 to get it to play online again.
Can we have a set night where we all play Godzilla online, dude?
Dude, that would be absolutely insane. That would make my old fucking heart tickle.
No. I love that movie, by the way. I know it's terrible.
Me too.
But it's fucking good. It's so good.
Did you watch it in theaters?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. And I had the toys.
So let me ask you a question. Can I ask you one question? Yeah. I don't remember much back in 1998. That's a long time ago. I was in the theater and the old man in the hospital bed, the Asian guy goes,
Gojira.
Gojira. And when he did that, dude, the whole fucking movie theater busted out laughing, dude. Did they laugh in your movie theater, or is that
I laughed? I fucking laughed because I was a dickhead kid, dude. So
yeah. We were all dickheads in Alabama, and we all ridiculous. The whole theater laughed when he said,
dude.
Okay, sorry. That's just something as in my childhood that stuck with me. It's racist. I apologize, but Jesus Christ, was it funny as fuck.
No, that movie's so good, dude. I'm a sucker for just like. If you put a big monster in a city fucking up shit, like I'm in. Just take all my money, dude. I don't give a shit about the plot, like whatever. Like an hour and a half of him just crushing buildings and blowing stuff up and the army. I'm in. So
yeah.
Okay,
so I'm assuming we're wrapping up soon. It looks like a lot of your podcasts are around 2 hours and 30 minutes, right?
I think so. Yeah. So.
I don't know if y'all pay attention, but I think we're pushing that limit right about now, and I know you got some rapid fire questions. I'm down to hang out, but if you want to push this podcast along,
Lance, you want to? Well. You're the rapid fire guy. You want to start?
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. Pause real quick. Daddy Smurf keeps asking this question: has Jimbo ever beat a Remy? And yes, it was Daddy Smurf, and I'll put that little dick in the dirt. All right. So go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. Top 5 games of all time.
My top 5? Holy shit. Can I just give you... Oh, fuck. Rapid shot. Super Metroid.
Cool.
Diablo 2. This is no order, by the way. Super Metroid, Diablo 2, Path of Exile, Chrono Trigger, and 5. God damn, this is hard. Nemo, Little Night, Nemo.
Little Nemo for the NES.
Yes,
Yes,
Little
sir.
Nemo. For the
Yes,
NES.
sir. That soundtrack's
Thank
such
you.
a beast, dude.
I mean, Third Strike's up there for sure. Okay, yeah. Fuck it. Third Strike's up there. I totally forgot we're talking about.
I love Third
yeah.
Strike. It's like, I love Third Strike because I can play with other people. Like, I don't know if you're like, hey, you're on a desert island and it's like, you just have Third Strike. It's like, yeah, I'd have fun.
Like, nobody wants to play the arcade.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, but it's like Third Strike if there's people involved. If you just give me 5 games, like I'm probably not picking Third Strike.
Sorry, dude. 5. I mean, Final Fantasy 9's up there. There's so many games.
Little Nemo.
Super Mario 64. Little Nemo is one of my favorite games of all time.
That's a deep pull, though. I remember playing that.
I don't even know how you know about that game. And
I got it on NES, man. He throws like the little candies or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, and you could turn into the animals.
The soundtracks are fucking so good.
Fucking amazing.
Good, so.
Okay, thank you for that question, by the way.
Deep pull.
Final Fantasy 9, pretty good. I don't know if it's the best Final Fantasy, but pretty good.
To me, it is.
Yeah, everyone's got their own favorite. Okay, top 5 movies of all time.
Oh my god, dude, y'all are fucking me up tonight. My top 5 in no order: Labyrinth, Back to the Future 2, Joe Dirt, Dumb and Dumber. Fifth one. Trying to think of something I can watch over and over and over and over and over again. I gotta be reasonable. I don't know. That's my 4. Fuck it.
Okay. I'll
do 4.
4's pretty good.
Joe Dirt's,
I'm sure somebody will say something in chat. Freddy Got Fingered. I mean, Freddy Got Fingered is good. But
Freddy Got
I'm trying to think if I'm the number one son, Freddy. I'm trying to think of something. If I was stuck on an island, it was definitely Labyrinth, Back to the Future 2, Joe Dirt.
Where's your LeBaron
Dumb and Dumber?
Freddy? I only see one LeBaron.
Yeah, where's your LeBaron? God damn.
Deep pull.
There's another one. I guarantee there's another one. I'm not even thinking right now. Too many BBRs deep.
Yep.
But to do 5 is too many options. Lord of the Rings. If I want to go to bed.
Oh no, Ray's feels the same way.
Holy shit, are we the same person? I can't fucking make it through Lord of the Rings.
I clicked with you. I've never watched a Lord of the Rings movie. I've fallen asleep every time.
Thank God. I've been trying to explain this to people for fucking years. Like, I love, like, World of Warcraft is my shit. I love Warcraft. I love the setting, all that stuff. Everyone's like, you'll love Lord of the Rings. I can't make it out the fucking Shire, dude. It puts me out every time. And then I tried several times, and then when I blew my ACL out.
I respect Lord of the Rings for what it is, but I can't, dude. I'd rather watch Harry Potter any day.
Like, I fucking blew my ACL out, and I was like, this is it. I can't move from the couch. Like, I have to watch this movie. Fell asleep immediately, right? On the way to Japan, they had the fucking movies. I was like, I'm going to watch them all. Get it over with. Nope. Crashed right the fuck out. Woke up in Tokyo.
I've never seen a single one of them.
Yeah, I can't get out of the Shire, dude. And they're in the Shire for 45 minutes. Why are they in the Shire for 45 minutes? Let's get it on, dude. Get to some shit.
Yeah.
So.
I agree. Like I said, I think you and I click so well. And that's another reason to throw on top of it.
All right, Lance.
It's a pretty good movie.
Why Hugo? Because I love Hugo. That's why.
Andre the Giant, dude.
Even my dog, his name is Hugo.
This is true. I saw him earlier.
He'll clap that ass.
All right, Lance. Next question.
All right.
Lance is like, you drunk motherfuckers.
Oh no! Let me quit joking.
Lance is like, you drunk motherfuckers, dude. This is what Lance has to deal with every weekend, dude. Like,
Lance, come on.
Because Lance is not a boozer, so like he'll come play Third Strike with us.
I've got some Path of Eggs that'll play after that. I put in over 30 hours the last 3 days. You might have a job, but I play Path of Eggs.
Cooperation Cup Dream Team, whether it be the top 5 Americans you could possibly imagine, strongest team, or it's you and the 4 people you want a team with.
I want both. I want both. You got to put money on a team winning Co-op Cup Americans, and you want to put together the best team that you want to play with your homies. What is the teams?
Oh fuck me! All right, Frankie, Nika, 5-star, Boa. Oh,
Fifth spot. Poe, yes sir.
Oh man, that was tough. I think Poe. I love Poe so much. But yeah, maybe not 5-star because I don't know him that well. Maybe swap out 5-star and Amir.
Okay.
Because I really like Amir. But I did talk to 5-star. Now this is people I've talked to and I get along with. I'm not trying to. You mean that? I mean I've met them all. So yeah.
Who's your you got a team?
Japanese?
Well, you got a team with your boys for co-op. You gotta I want to assemble my squad to go.
My
compete.
team, my squad. Apple Shampoo.
Huh?
Me. It's 5, right?
Yeah, 5. Yeah, for co-op.
Me, Apple Shampoo, Flannel Jack, Troy Boy. Probably fucking Hero.
Okay.
To be honest.
Got that squad in Japan. Yeah. Love it.
Yeah. Maybe Boa, because Boa's my boy too,
Good pick.
That's a tough one. 5 is tough.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. And aliens come down to Earth to
you're talking about fucking
your boys for the fate of the human race. Who is the person you're going to pick to play one game for the life of all of humanity?
Now, do the aliens know what Third Strike is?
They're sick. They're really good.
Oh yeah, they're really
amazing.
good.
And I got really one good, boy.
Yeah.
Like my homie, or
no. You gotta you're the fucking commander of the U.S. and it's like I'm gonna send this person to defend the human race in a game of Third Strike.
First that came to mind was Nika KO.
That's a good pick.
But then Hayao comes to mind as well. Because Hayao, dude, he's going to confuse you. When he goes to Hugo and they hover over Hugo, they're going to like beep, boop, boop, bop, 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 bop. And they're going to be like, I don't understand why he's about to choose Hugo. And it's going to mind fuck them, right? And they're going to hover over Chun, and then Hayao's just going to fucking teabag the fuck out of him, dude. You see the picture of Hayao's little booty the other day?
Dude, I didn't need to wake up to that, to be honest with you. I literally, I woke up 4 a.m. to go to work, sitting on the toilet, taking a shit, click Twitter, and that's the first thing I see, and I'm just like...
I knew I was going to hurt people's feelings. Boola Boy, we do need a fucking Remy as well. See, 5 is not enough.
But yeah, I woke up to Hayao's ass, yeah. And I was all right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think I would do Hayao. They'd be like, beep, boop, boop, bop, boop, bop. And they're like, why is he hovering over Hayao? And they're like, SA1. Bop, 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 bop. And then they're going to get fucked, dude.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I think Hayao beats not the Japanese, the aliens, for sure.
Yeah, either Nika, because Nika's just nutty. But then Hayao's going to be the, like, what the fuck pick.
Love it. All right, Lance, what else you got for us?
Yeah, Coop Doop, you know I love you. Stop it. I love Boogaloo Boy. I love Coop Doop. I love Boa. Stop.
I think that is all the questions.
Oh,
at least all of our
one more question from me.
These fuckers in my Discord can't even come up with some fucking questions. Jesus.
One more question for me, and I started this last week with Durlath, and I think I'm going to keep continuing to do this. For the Start GG, we actually added a portion to, I think you actually added a portion to this. What is your theme song if you make top 8? Like, what are you walking out to if you're a top 8 player?
Do you want to know what song I chose?
Yeah, what'd you pick?
Fuck, I'm trying to remember what I picked. Let me see. What did I choose? I'm pretty sure I chose... Can you look it up?
I think so. Lance, you want to look it up? I don't want to fuck up.
I'm trying to remember. What is it, a 3-6 Mafia song?
That's not a bad pick. Yeah. I bet you won't hit a mother. That's a good pick. Good pick.
If I recall, it was either a 3-6 Mafia song.
Oh, there's nothing here. Did we
have to
add
download-
Jimbo ourselves?
I think you have to go
probably
into
download
the. Oh yeah, I think we added Jimbo.
I'm looking
yeah.
at it in the right
Yeah.
place. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we added him, so we didn't get a song.
So you got to pick one, Jimbo. It's not on there.
It's not on there? I put it on there.
I think we added you.
Fuck. No, I registered. Can I look it up?
Yeah, you
It's
can.
a rap song.
Hold on, let me make sure I'm looking at this right. Well, maybe I'm doing this wrong. Give me a second. Hold on.
That's all right. Star GG is kind of a fucky.
It is.
How is
I think I'm looking at it as a.
Yeah, you're
I
probably.
love
I think
Star
I'm looking
GG,
at
by
it as
the way.
a public
Jesus,
person instead of a
oh
Geo.
my- I don't know how
You
love
might have to-
Sergi.
You might have to download the file, and it'll tell everybody's shit on there. It was not Slav on my knob.
That says Star GG's ass. Dude, you're just Star GG. I fucking hate, dude. That program's not built
Okay,
for
here we
me.
go.
I'm a simple man.
Who Run It by
Love it.
3-6.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
there we
who
go.
run it? Who run it?
Yeah, that's right.
These
That's right. Who
bitches
run
ain't
it?
Talking. Yeah, that's it. That's
Who
it.
run
That's,
it?
that's a good
Yeah,
one.
dude.
That's a good one.
Because I was just thinking, like, because you came around the wall on 3SO2.
Yeah.
You walked around this wall and like, Who Run It started playing, dude. I could just imagine the crowd going fucking nuts,
Yes,
dude.
sir. Yes, sir.
That's right. Who Run It by 3-6.
I love it. Good pick. Good pick. So,
I agree.
all right. Well, we got two things, two small, not small, but two announcements to talk about before the bigger announcement tomorrow.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. Let's definitely talk about that. So apparently you have invited me, JimboFGC, to show up to 3SO3, so
Yes, sir.
3SO 2026, and the announcement is Southeast Throwdown will be the side stream, correct?
Correct. Yeah. I mean, you say side stream, all of it's good footage. Yeah. So like, Southeast Throwdown will be there. They'll be
Right.
streaming alongside of it. Jimbo's been creating a lot of amazing stuff that's gonna help us this year. I can't. You're a fucking wizard, Harry. I don't know how else to say it. Like, some of the stuff you're showing me is incredible. The production you already do with Set and the online brackets is amazing, and I look forward to what you bring to the Open. So, Jimbo will be doing the second stream for the Third Strike Open. Yeah.
So Southeast Throwdown will be invading Third Strike Open. The homies will be there. I will have a stream running. Like he said, dude, if you've seen 3SO2, you know there's not a single match that isn't worth streaming there. So, and 3SO will be running on what stream?
So
Main-
Arcade will be the main stream, and then Southeast Throwdown will be the second stream. We'll run all the way
And I
up until
couldn't
top
be-
8, and then we'll switch over to Arcade. So,
Can
yeah.
be even more proud. And I'm pretty sure some of the stuff that I am working on now, I'm going to be passing to Arcade and Cho and them.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make streaming this the easiest you've ever seen how to fucking stream. So when I stream Third Strike, I'm literally doing nothing.
Mhm.
I double click a match, everything changes, everything is automatic now. So scores, characters, everything's basically automatic. So I plan to make 3SO, if you've ever seen a Southeast Throwdown with our production with like overlays, stuff like that, I will be making some custom 3SO ones coming soon. And it's going to be as easy as double clicking a button, and just so the commentators can sit there and the streamers can sit there and really focus on the streams and see what's going on and the moment around them. And I'm going to try to make it as easy as possible for them just to double click something and make it happen.
Absolutely. Yeah. And then Jimbo, I will say, just from my standpoint, like, not only are you like the best at production when it comes to streaming and Third Strike, but I want to say the whole FGC, bro. Like, I watch a lot of, I don't play Six, I don't play modern games, but I do watch a lot of their stuff. Like, your production is top notch, like some ESPN Sports Center type shit. So it's
talking about that kind of shit. I get a lot of my inspiration from just doing research, man. I shout outs to these people on YouTube where like, and fuck you if you think it's AI, you can suck my asshole. I want you to open your mouth and I would literally dip my anus into your mouth. So if you want that, you can have it. AI does come into play with like programming and shit, but you can literally, I would literally love to dip my anus into your mouth if you want that about AI. And I do a lot of research. I take a lot of time into what I make and what I put out there. Dude, there's a lot of YouTubers that just are like keeping us on the modern day on the edge of streaming, and I'm constantly looking for plugins and like what are people doing. Like, how come a UFC fight looks so polished, but streaming looks like shit? So how do I become a UFC fight? How do I become a World Series game? How do I become a FIFA Cup? Why do they have all this good-looking shit, but people on stream are just like jerking off, saying, so, and so I'm doing a lot of research for that shit, and I'm trying to make it as easy on the eyes and fun that we can for Third Strike as well. So
yeah, I look forward to what you bring to the Open this year. So it's gonna be insane, man. And
now, Wax, you have seen my updated program, my 2.0.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you've been showing me updates, and to me, like, I'm just like, dude, you're fucking. I don't understand. You're a wizard.
So
like,
not too many people have seen my 2.0.
You've helped me with my stream, and like, you've seen how like
primitive.
Primitive is a good word. Yeah, that's a very nice way to describe it.
And
primitive is a good word.
So the program that I'm working on is now called 3S Hub. It used to be called 3S Stream Helper, and now it has become a 3S Hub where you can click a match. You can type in your Start GG. You don't even have to do a whole link. You can just type in the short slug, and you can click a match, and you can analyze a player. Their past 20 tournaments will show up.
Yeah.
Their percentage of winning, losing. Yeah. And I don't think there's another program out there right now. The closest thing is probably 3S, not 3S Stream Helper. That was me. Tournament Stream Helper is what I based my program off of. That's what I used. And they were just basically overlaid. But this one is digging deeper into the StarGG API. I have a Discord API, and I'm thinking about adding a Twitch API where you can have the Twitch bot join and even tell people in Twitch the upcoming match, blank and blank is so coming up next on stream, don't miss it, kind of thing, you know.
Yeah, and for the chatters, like, or the stream watchers watching this now currently, like, it helps us tremendously too, because especially with a tournament like as big as 3SO and the runs that people are having, it's like Jimbo literally showed me, like, yeah, it's me and Lance are about to play, like, we can click that, it cues that matchup, and not only that, it shows like Lance has beaten such and such and such in his tournament run, like, this is where he's at so far in the bracket, like, just having that information offhand. And
it'll automatically send a Discord it'll tag both of them saying what station they're on, when, and like where. So all you gotta do is double click a match. So the TO is just sitting there double clicking things, and so when that station comes available, you double click it, bam, done.
Yeah,
that kind of shit. And no, I have not thought about a better site than StartGG because I work with the StartGG API.
Love it. So yeah, that's Jimbo will be here for the Third Strike Open. He'll be streaming it. We're more than happy to have him on board and helping us out with this event. So definitely going to take production to the next level. Like we did our best last year to do what we can, and Jimbo's definitely going to crank that up a notch this year. So super excited. And then what else do we have to be excited about coming up here soon, Jimbo? What are we going to talk about?
Can I am going to shout out IFM. Right, it's the Iron Fist Monthly that is coming up this weekend, Saturday. If you are in the Carolinas, if you are in the Greensboro, or if you're in the North Carolina area, I think we're close to 40 entrants for this Third Strike tournament. We have 2 head-to-heads. We have at least 3 super guns. Super guns are optional, but top 8 is going to be played on the head-to-heads, the versus cities. Please, thank you, Apples, for the link. Join up and make it happen. We really want this to take off. We really want to keep pushing this. That's my biggest shout out for that one. Like, I really want people to join that. Like, that would mean a lot to me. What are you thinking, Ray?
What's coming up on set in the next couple weeks?
So next week is a big announcement, or tomorrow.
Tomorrow's a big announcement, yeah.
A big announcement for 3SO, and then, if I recall correctly, we're going to start the League 4, aka
yes, sir,
the road to 3SO. So the road to 3SO, if you know what that is, Japanese players have been calling it that. Everybody's been calling it the road to 3SO. We've got our own brand of road to 3SO. Southeast Throwdown is going to be flying another North American player out, whether if you are Canadian, American, Mexican, if you are part of North America, we will have a 8-week system where it's kind of like Jazzy, but over each week you earn points, and the winner of the points, we will be giving a $400 stipend flight to 3SO. So if I had to guess, it might be a higher end player to get a free flight. I would love to see Boa join, somebody. Zed, I would love to see Zed to join, but it will be a point system.
Yep.
And it will be us flying out up to $400. You know what? We've got a little extra money saved, so I might sprinkle a little shit on top. You never know.
Yep. Yeah, we'll have 8 weeks for the tournaments. Join set online. It's free for you to enter. Get that flight taken care of. Come out to Texas in October. Play some Japanese players. Play the boys.
That's coming up very soon.
Very soon. So, yeah, we're going to be starting that. And then tomorrow night, we'll be unveiling the... I'll go ahead and I'll spoil a little bit here, 2 players tomorrow night for the invitations. This will be the last of the invitation announcements. This will be the players that we're personally taking care of. As a Third Strike Open, we'll be flying these players out. That's not the end of the Japanese players that are actually attending. Like I said, there's a total of 11 thus far that I'm for sure of. But these will be the 5 that we're taking care of personally with the money that you guys have either donated or we've used from you guys signing up early. Signing up early helps us out tremendously. That gives us more funds to play with when it comes to getting these players out here to play you guys and hang out. So, yeah. Crimson asked how many players. 11 Japanese players are coming.
I can finally say it publicly and not hidden behind the walls. There is 11 confirmed Japanese players. I want you all to go to sleep tonight. I want you all to sleep and think of your favorite Japanese player. And go to sleep. And you're going to wake up and maybe meet your Japanese player at 3SO. Pay attention. Third Strike Open, Southeast Throwdown. We are revealing players tomorrow. Yep. There is 2 players being revealed tomorrow. I will have a video loaded up for that.
Yeah, shout out to Evan Ichiro for putting together the trailer. And, it's going to be a fun event, guys. So, hope to see you guys in Dallas. So, Jimbo, any closing thoughts?
Closing thoughts would be huge shout-outs to Boa, Flannel Jack, Boogaloo Boy, Hero PC, Troy, all the homies at set that can make Southeast Throwdown make a thing. DRL's in chat, me, and just the community, dude. We got Boa, Zed, Crimson, everybody in chat tonight. Rare Emoji, Wolf Rain, Daddy Smurf, Apples. If you don't know who Apples is, the Apple Shampoo, challenge that fucker on Fightcade. He's tired of people declining it. Let him give him a good fight. Nobody wants to fight a fucking Remy. I get it. But huge shout out to Boa. Huge shout out to the Southeast Throwdown. Huge shout out to 3SO. Dude, Meth Rosenstock, Cho, Ray, Lance. Who else am I missing?
Sunny. Yeah, Sunny.
Joey.
Joey's the GOAT. No one knows about Joey,
exactly.
But Joey is...
Nero, the New York people... Evan, for the fucking insane videos, dude. Ichiro, So, and I didn't want to get sentimental tonight, and I didn't want to get, emotional, if you've ever heard my rants, if it wasn't for Third Strike, I probably wouldn't be alive today. You guys have made my life so much better. I have had a meaning, and I didn't pull the trigger partly because of you guys, and I love you for it. That's basically it for me. Hang out on Southeast Throwdown. Come out to the Lance and Ray show. Is it Ray and Lance show? Whichever one.
I'm the main event, so I'm second. I'm second. Yeah, Lance is.
Whoever wins the most recent set we played gets to put their name first, but Ray's never won.
I mean, you could be known, right?
I would love to see.
You're the opening band.
First and 10.
You're the opening
Ray
band.
Lance first and 10 on Southeast Throwdown.
I would love
for
to
the
see
name
that.
who goes first.
Fuck you, Lance. Fuck you, Lance. I'll run
How long
it.
have I been? Real quick from Rare Emoji. How long have I been in the Third Strike? I would say at least 3 years.
Huge impact
we love you,
already.
Zed, and I apologize if Zed ever brings this up. I did get drunk one night and have to ask him about his ethnicity. That's a long story. Zed was so nice about it. He's amazing. Fucking love that guy.
That's the best.
Love Coop. Yeah, love Nero. Cabal being a teammate at Jazzy one year. All right, yeah. I think that's about it, guys. I think it's time to... This might be one of the longer ones at 3 hours, right? Raven. Fucking shout outs to Raven.
So thank you guys for tuning in. Another episode the next week. Who do I got on next week? We're going to actually bring on Zed and Mateo to talk about Toronto Resurrection. The Canadian boys are doing a ton of work up there. They got a massive event coming up with Toronto Resurrection. Huge names coming out to that thing. I can't express how proud I am of those guys for the scene they put together in Canada. They're quickly becoming one of the bigger events here in North America. They're doing a lot of work. We're going to talk about it next week on the podcast. Next week, we'll be moving to Thursday because me and Lance are going to host a session at Arcade, preparing basically for 3SO, first to 5 nights. So we're going to bring the boys out. We're going to stream from the Arcade channel. We're going to play some serious sets with no beers, practicing, actually grinding, trying to get better and prepare for the Japanese coming over. And yeah, so next week, Zed, Mateo, they'll be on the podcast talking about the Canadian scene. And tune in tomorrow. Set will be tomorrow night. We're going to do the trailer announcement. 2 Japanese players, the last 2 invitational guests.
8 p.m. Eastern.
8 p.m. Eastern. That's 7 p.m. Texas time. Very important to distinguish. And yeah, shout outs to Jimbo, the whole Southeast Throwdown crew. Shout outs to Flannel Jack for putting together all that amazing promotional material he's been doing for 3SO. So yeah, love you guys. Play Third Strike. It's a good game. And we'll see you guys tomorrow on set. So thanks, everyone.
Have a good night.
Appreciate you.